Oh, shit, the fucking thing's gone down. There we go. Big up everybody that's locked in. Lateness is greatness and all of that. Apologies, but man, you lot know we ain't never on time anyway. So it is what it is. Big up everybody that's in here, though. We've got the latest on Graham Potter to get into. Talks about player transfers. Raheem Sterling, will he stay? Will he go? We're hearing two completely different things. We're going to get into that. What else do we have? We've got the latest on Mateo Kovacic, a potential new contract being offered to Levi Colwill. Does Christopher Vivell back Potter, or is he actively pushing for a new manager? We're going to get into that too. We'll also talk about the potential summer clear-up. I think we spoke about that yesterday. And yeah, that should be about it. That and also this BS Arteta and Potter comparison that we really need to just throw in the mud. Because even Arteta isn't backing this bum. And Arteta's literally been in the same sore position that this guy's been into. So we're going to get into all of that. Big up everybody that's in here, though. There's a lot of comments from the top. So I'm going to just try and breeze through them. If you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, as always, hit the super chat button and it will 100% be read out. And yeah, that should be about it. Let me just clear these images. And yeah, we're there. What is everyone saying? Big up everybody that's in here. We got nearly 300 of you, man, in here from the start. It's all mad. Check out Neil's new track as well. Neil makes music too. It's not just flawless. That was the promo that just came out after the 2-minute countdown. So check that out. The link is in the description. If you can't see it, I did just add it during the countdown. So just refresh the stream and it should be back on there. And yeah, show Neil some love. Check out Jerseys FC as well for all your best affordable football kits. Use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off. I've got this from Jerseys FC as well as a bunch of other kits that I should have picked out before I went live, but I didn't because I was running late. It is what it is. But yeah, use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off. Big up everybody. And what's everyone saying? Big up Sean. Big up Fraser. Big up Harrison saying Chuckuemeka deserves more minutes in game time. No wonder he's not happy. Not too surprised. I got that from, what's his name? Darko Hot Days. I wasn't too sure if that guy was legitimate or not because I hear varying things and you lot remember the Grimes era and everything like that. I don't want to get tricked again, but he's had a couple things correct. The Lavia interest, Kovacic and Sterling. Sterling now I'm not so sure because we've heard new news today, but Chuckuemeka, Kovacic, that's all come from him. Let me know what you guys are saying. But I think he's legit enough that it's worth talking about, and then we'll see how things go over the next few weeks. I did see this too. Chelsea's inviting applications for the new fan advisory board. Get me in there immediately and just let me run outgoings. Everything else you lot can sort out yourself. But I do like it. I just question the amount of impact that they could even have. Is it just having an extra voice there, or are our words actually going to be taken into account? I don't know, but it's a positive step forward. So I'm not going to come here with instant negatives about it. I just want to see the actual impact that they would have. What else? Everyone was beefing like 10 minutes ago. What the fuck? All mad. Right, I'm just gonna skip through all of that shit. Big up Potter out saying it's time to go, but he ain't gonna be going just yet, sadly. What else is everyone saying? Yeah, apologies for the lateness. I was just running late from the gym and all of that. It is what it is. But we're here. At least I didn't cancel it. Big up Cowboy saying yappa, yappa, yappa. Big up my guy. Big up Texas Blue. Big up Bobby Hitchin. A lot of people are just sick of Potter being on the thumbnail. Yeah, so I'm sick of Potter being on the thumbnail too, but they ain't sacked him yet. That's actually not me in the background. That's Jay. I don't think you lot know who Jay is. He used to do editing for Chelsea Fan TV and was on a couple videos with us back in like 2020, 2021 times. He's the one who originally made that countdown. We used to use that for the Chelsea Fan TV watch-alongs. That's him in the background. But I didn't notice that until you said it. I didn't notice that. Big up, bro. Big up. What else everyone's saying? Big up Luke. Big up Harrison. Big up Proud to be a Geordie. Big up Yaya Toure. Big up Wavy J. Big up Adwara. Big up yourself, bro. Big up, bro. Big up Cuzzy. Everyone's Potter out. Everyone's that said Black History Month's over. You gotta be on time now. That was not just for Black History Month. That's just a me thing. That's just a me thing. What else? What else? Hey, good. Give Neil some love. Give Neil some love. Big up to my guy. Big up. Is that an energy drink? Nah, it's a protein shake. It's a protein shake. Man said 45 minutes late, were you busy chasing down Potter's car again? If I see Potter's car again, I will be chasing it down, but for a different reason. For a different reason. No more Super Graham Potter. I'll still say the players are the problem, but I'm going to say you're the problem too. I'll say you're the problem too. Henrik, I did see this. Vivell is not keen on Potter and has expressed his concerns to the board. Vivell is working tirelessly behind the scenes to look for potential replacements for interim and permanent positions. I do feel like the stance on Graham Potter has kind of weakened a little bit over the last week or two. They do want Potter to work. I do think they're still going to give him time, but there is a massive emphasis on the next two games. So I think if he doesn't get a result on Saturday, if he doesn't get a result against Dortmund, he's done. He's done. He's finished. He's done. He is finished. And to me, couldn't care less. Well, I personally think we should get rid of him now, to be honest. Before we get into a relegation scrap, that's going to be another 3 points that we're behind. Villa will potentially be above us if they get any points and we lose. And, well, when we lose. Dortmund, like at the very least, you could bring in a new manager for Dortmund. You could potentially win that game. And then there's more money coming into the club next season because we've qualified for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I don't know why we're willing to throw that game away just so that can be Potter's last match. It makes no sense to me. No sense. Just do it now. Maybe they haven't... Actually, tell a lie. Now that I've seen this, maybe we haven't pulled the trigger because there just isn't a replacement lined up. And if that's the case, then I'll actually allow the board. Because that would be the only thing that would make sense to me. If you haven't got a replacement lined up right now, why would you sack the guy that's still in charge? Even in spite of the shit form. If this is the case, and we're looking to line up a replacement and then make a move based on what Potter does over the next 7 days, fine. Fine. That, to me, I won't have any issues with the board for. But anything past that, like, shit, just bring in anybody. Just bring in anybody. Because you do not want to be in that relegation dogfight. Don't want to be in there. What else? Vivell's the most trusted guy at Chelsea right now. Vivell's the one basically running the ship. Todd Boehly has taken a step back ever since he's sorted out his backroom staff. He was involved until then, and now he's just washed his hands of it because he ain't really got a footballing mind. And fair play to him. Like, he's stepping back. He's not taking too much control. He's just letting the football minds do it. And it's mad that Vivell's just walked in and said, this brother ain't it. I'm going to find somebody better. Big up Vivell. Big up Christopher Vivell. If Enrique is going to play Mount, Havertz, or any other useless player on our team, then I don't fucking want him. Well, any new manager that comes in is going to give those players another chance. And fair enough. Like, I don't really want to see Mount and Havertz back in the lineup. I thought they were shite in the last few months under Tuchel, as well as under Potter. But another manager could potentially get that little bit more out of them. So it is what it is. Like, Mount probably still doesn't re-sign, and then you just sell him. Havertz probably still just sell him. But I do think another manager gets more out of them. Or at least get rid of them before he comes in. I mean, I wish. But that ain't going to happen. Big up Lewis. Let's boycott Chelsea games to send a strong message to the owners. Let's start watching a real sport like WWE. Big facts. That's the only thing that my emotion's going to right now. WrestleMania season. Chelsea will not ruin that shit for me. I've already said, like, I'm not going to Wolves away. Wolves away is my birthday weekend. I will not spend my birthday in that shit ground watching our shit team embarrass me. I ain't doing it. I am not doing it. Just don't invite Rory. Come on. Everyone's just saying don't put Rory in the fucking fan board. Fucking mad. Big up to Rory anyway. I don't mind Rory. What else? Yeah, proud to be a Geordie. I couldn't be bothered for it. Lewis on outgoings. Savić should learn Chinese. A lot more people should learn Chinese too. We're going to be getting rid of bare players. Get me involved with the outgoings. I might not get you guys profits, but I'll get you results. Yes, I need to do it. I need to sort that. I don't know what software to use for it. And then I just get occupied with something else and I completely forget. I need to get back into it. I don't know why they're doing Brock v Omos. I don't know. But, I mean, that's going to be my Zoot break. So, at least that's sorted. I said take a brick with you to Potter's car. Fucking hell, bruv. Oh, dear. Who's Agent D? His name's Darko. I weren't too sure about if he was a legit source or just a bit of a fake one, but I didn't really know too much about him. Some of the stuff he said has been accurate, though. You gotta give him credit where it's due. So I'm gonna talk about some of the points that he's making until I hear otherwise. So yeah, he's just a new name on the block, I guess. Big up DK saying protest on Saturday before the game. If we lose, I still don't think a protest is really gonna happen. Like, if there's a serious protest, I'll be a part of it. If it's just some bozo trying to just get a bit of clout, I ain't about. Yomi, I completely agree with you. Stop comparing Potter to Arteta. Completely agree, because I saw this chart pop up. Potter's first 26 games to Arteta's first 28. Arteta still did better. There was still games like when Arsenal beat Manchester United or when they beat Man City in the Cup semi-final, where they were able to beat teams above them and at least show a little idea of some sort of game plan. Even if it isn't like the end phase like what Arsenal are playing right now, they're able to play defensive football. The game management was slightly better. Like, I saw Arteta's quote saying he warns Graham Potter's reign will be unsustainable if Chelsea keep losing. And he said, at the end, you have to win football matches because you know that if the run continues, it is unsustainable. I knew I had to win against Norwich and win against Burnley. And that's what you do. You get a result no matter what circumstance. And this is what I mean when I speak about game management. If you don't trust the squad, if your squad isn't capable to play the football that you want it to play, you sit everyone behind the ball, you play defensive football, and you just grind out wins and draws. Because that's your only way forward. Potter is still trying to play attacking football. And it doesn't work because the style of play is just, I don't know what it is. The players don't know what it is. Everybody's confused and we're still trying to play progressive football. Sit everybody back. Like, that chart that I just pulled out, we have a better squad. We have a squad which, even with mentality issues, had a better mentality than Arsenal at the time. And Arteta was getting more out of them. Like, Arteta is younger than Potter too, by the way. Arteta's 40 and in his first job. And he's being compared to an up-and-coming manager. Let's not do these comparisons no more. Let's not do these BS comparisons anymore. It's dead. It's finished. It's dead. It's finished. Can't be bothered for it. What else everyone's saying? Big up Lefo saying, yeah, I think the moment we have it lined up, then Vivell pulls the trigger. I think so too. Like, I've heard there's talks with Pochettino. I saw Footy Insider 24/7 said that Chelsea has spoken to Poch as a potential manager charge. Clear change of direction from the hierarchy. Potter now 1 or 2 games from the sack. Again, the big words, 1 or 2 games. It could come after Leeds. It could come after Dortmund. But I think in spite of that, because the players don't really rate Potter either, we are 100% losing on Saturday. We are 100% losing on Wednesday. And it's all long after that. It's all fucking long. At least once we get that sack, as soon as we get the announcement from the club, hopefully we'll be in a better place. That new manager bounce is going to hit like Cali. It's going to hit like Cali. What else? What else? Hansi Flick has been at more Chelsea games, but Potter has been at more Chelsea games than Potter has wins. What was he at any other Chelsea games? What other games did he go to? Enrique doesn't want Nkunku reportedly. What? How's Enrique already speaking on our players? Is he already lined up? Because if he is, you might get that here we go a bit soon. It's all mad. It's all mad. You lack a coach who has balls to drop players. It's confusing because he'll drop Mount, but he'll start Havertz every week. I just don't know with this guy. I don't know. I just think he's confused. I think he's just confused. What else? Personality-wise, what kind of manager is best for Chelsea? Personality-wise, I mean, if you're looking for just straight personality type, then Jose. Give me a Jose Mourinho. Someone who bully the shit players out of this club. What else? What else? DK says Darko is legit. I'm starting to think so. Apparently, Enrique refused the Brazil job because he wants the Chelsea job. Interesting. Where did you hear that from? Where did you hear that one from? Arteta deaded a waffle from Potter. Exactly. He should be offended he's being compared to that guy. Arteta did more in less time. Lewis wanted to steal Sean Dyche from Everton. Hey, he'll save us from the drop. That's fine. That is fine by me. See how bad we are when Arsenal fans can't even banter us anymore. And Jorginho on the cover. I can't be bothered. Always brings a tear to my eye when I see him in an Arsenal shirt. Thank you, Potter. Prick. What else? Well, big up. Yes, Lewis, my G. Yappa. Big up yourself, my guy. We got over 600 you lot in here. Do we have 100 likes? Yes, we do. Love to see that. We got a couple other super chats too. Let me get to that quickly. Big up DK saying, Leeds, can you do something for me? Nonto, do something for me. Well, Chelsea won't. That's the first. President Jafar saying, imagine a Chelsea manager hoping for an Arsenal manager to give him something. Potter is a loser. Big facts. He's been at 3 Chelsea games. I don't even remember the Fulham one. Let me guess. He must have been at the Dortmund game because Germany. I wonder what the other one would be. Why would Sterling want to leave? See, this one's confusing because I've heard 2 different things in 2 days. What was it? Simon Phillips yesterday said Sterling is another player considering his Chelsea future this summer and may well seek a move away already. He said Sterling hasn't become fully happy and content at Chelsea since his move from Manchester City. But then even Darko was saying that Sterling was one of the unhappy players too. So I thought this was legit. I thought this was seriously legit. What did Darko say? He said Sterling isn't convinced about Potter's methods. And that would make sense because he came for Tuchel. He was playing very well under Tuchel too, and then just fell off a cliff as soon as Potter joined. But today, we've heard from Tom Roddy with the Times Sport that Sterling has no desire to leave Chelsea this summer. He's signed up to a project and still believes in it. And Nizar as well backed that up. And what did he say? What did Nizar say? I can't find it, but Nizar said the same thing, basically. So it's like Nizar and Tom Roddy saying one thing, Darko and Simon Phillips saying the other. So I don't know with Sterling. I think Sterling wants to stay, but he wants Potter gone. That's the way I see it. I think if Potter leaves, Sterling will be a lot happier. Because I do believe that he isn't convinced by Potter's methods. And actually, to be honest, Yeah. Darko didn't even say Sterling wants to leave. He said Sterling just isn't convinced by Potter's methods. So, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. He'll leave if Potter's still here, but if he doesn't, he'll probably stay. Probably will stay. Because Simon Phillips is also talking about Sterling potentially taking the armband, and I'll get to that in a little second too. But yeah, Sterling, I did think he was potentially pushing for a leave. Now, I don't think he is. I think he just wants Potter gone. And if he is, Sterling, my bro, my buddy, my slime, keep doing your thing because you're going to push him out the club. Sterling is one of those players that will ball out with better players around him in a better system too. Showed it for about 5 years under Pep. He showed it for even the 6 weeks Tuchel was here. He was still our best attacker by an absolute mile. I do believe with a better system and better players, he'll be a better player too. That guy is, I think, in the top 20 highest scorers in the Premier League. Can't tell me that guy isn't going to ball out. The problem is just the system. The system is shite. Big up Rigo Park saying, have Enzo, Felix, or any new signings had a win yet? Badiashile did against Palace, but that's it. Badiashile against Paris, and that was it. Paris. Fucking hell. Big up DK saying Sterling captain for the next few games. Simon Phillips, I'm gonna come to that. JC, Darko was the one saying Chuckuemeka isn't happy with the way he's been treated by Potter too. So Chuckuemeka is another player that isn't happy with his position at the club. And I don't blame him. That guy has had next to no game time since Potter's joined. Compared to Gallagher, compared to Ruben, compared to all the other midfielders that we all say isn't really Chelsea standard, he has had barely any game time. So fair play. I don't blame Chuckuemeka for being pissed off. I don't blame him at all. Everyone's saying check Fabrizio. What's Fabrizio saying? Has he said Potter's been sacked? Because if not, I don't care. Beautiful. Just there's the confirmation. There is the confirmation on Raheem. Cool. Just as we start talking about him too, Fabrizio, I know you're watching. Raheem Sterling's representative, Kelly Hogarth, on his future. Sterling has expressed no discontent with Chelsea, committed his long-term future to the new ownership this summer. There is to be no review of his position in the upcoming transfer window. Sterling wants to stay. Beautiful news. Proper fucking Chelsea. Big up Raheem. Love to see it. Well, that puts that all in the mud. Sterling stays. Raheem Sterling stays. And I'm glad to see that. He's our best winger. Our best winger by a fucking mile. Get the picture up. There he is. Big up Raheem the Dream. Let's go. What else? Kevin Tang. I didn't even get to that. There was a second super chat. Kevin Tang says Potter is a funny guy. He's just had the best transfer window in history, probably the most lenient board in world football, and all he needs to do is win one game, yet he can't do it. Not even a draw. We just lose. Lose. Gabriel says, how's Lewis switch from Potter in to Potter super out? I didn't just switch from Potter in to Potter out in one game. I said after the Fulham game, I don't know. I'm very confused why I haven't seen any improvement. I went to the West Ham game and I was questioning his game management. Went to Dortmund and then I was thinking, well, what the fuck? Like, our midfield's getting carved apart. Like, what the fuck? Then we went to Southampton, saw all of those BS decisions from Potter, and that was it for me. And then the Spurs game, same thing. Like, it hasn't been a 1 week switch. I've been on the fence for a couple weeks before I turned. But no, this guy's a bozo. He's a fucking bozo. Big up WRX94 saying, can anyone else relate that even though Chelsea are terrible now, we still get excited to watch every week? Win or lose, we love this club, and league champions or relegation, we love our Chelsea. Yeah. No one hates the club. We hate the position the club's in. You might hate players in the club. You might hate the manager that runs this club. You don't hate the club. Nobody hates the club. Nobody hates the club, bro. But I'm glad you said that too, because I do think that needs to be addressed as well. Love Chelsea. You can hate the people who wear the shirt sometimes, or you can hate the manager, but the club comes first every time. Every time. But yeah, Sterling is staying. Raheem Sterling is staying. It is because of London too. He wanted to be closer to his family, but that's why I would have been very surprised if he left after a year. But I'm glad we're keeping Sterling. Tell Fab no one gives a rat's ass about rim job. Give us that potty out. Here we go. Aye, respect our best winger, bro. Raheem Sterling, Enzo, and Mudryk on the Mourinho. Oh, them three in transition. I will be there no matter what. I will be there no matter what. What else? Pulisic going to be sold this summer? Probably. The rumours going around in January was that after we got rid of a left winger, Pulisic would be up for sale. There's a 35 million price tag on his head. 35 million price tag on his head. Raheem the Dream just wants bread. Yeah, he just wants a good system. Great, now we're simping a guy who scored once since Tuchel left. Yeah, he's not been good under Potter. But at least with Raheem, I know he can do well with better players around him. I've seen it for 5 years. That's the difference. Sterling comes with pedigree and he comes with proof of his quality. So to me, I'm giving Sterling more time. Lewis and Wash players, it's like Lakaka and lasagna. Greatest love story ever told. That would be funnier if you didn't rep Havertz. Like that brother's washed at 23. What else? Note that new Brighton manager can't do the same mistake. That's just BS sourcing. Like, there is no way we're gonna go back to Brighton and be like, yeah, sorry, your last coach didn't work. You're gonna take your present one. You can have Potter back though if you want. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I think it was just a funny story, in all honesty. Yeah, win, lose, or tie, Chelsea till I die. Big facts. Big up DK again saying, I actually hate the Sterling disrespect. Like, why? The reason why, which I can kind of understand, is that Sterling's on 300k a week and he came here wanting to be the main man. And I will say, Sterling isn't the main man. Sterling, to me, can't really be the main man. I think he's a great supporting player in a very good team. I think he's one of those players who's going to be very high in the goals and assist tally at a strong side. He was the second highest goal scorer in every single one of Pep Guardiola's title-winning seasons. So the quality is obviously there. But he came in wanting to be like a Hazard, and he's not. He hasn't really got that level of influence. So I think there's a little bit of disappointment from fans on that side. But I still see Sterling's quality, even if I don't think he's the sort of player that will grab a team and carry them on his back for a full season. I don't think he's that sort of player. Sterling can come to us. You can fuck off about taking any more of our good players. If you want a forward, you can have one or two of Mount, Havertz, Pulisic, or Ziyech. If anything, you can have three. Have a free Gallagher too, if you want. Well, what else? Anything else? Not wanting to leave is not the same as not liking the manager. Yeah. I don't think he wants to leave. I just think he don't really rate Potter. That's about it. Yeah, big up Sterling. Now that makes more sense with the armband topic, because this is the last thing I wanted to talk about before we go live. I saw Simon Phillips put out this article talking about a potential new captain for the next few games, because with Jorginho gone, rest in peace, and Azpilicueta always going to be behind James in selection, Chelsea and Potter have a decision to make on who will be the captain going into the next few games at the very least, with Thiago Silva also out injured for the next 6 weeks. Sterling is under consideration to take the armband in the next few matches. The club is also very keen to integrate Reece James as the next future captain, my future captain, taking over from Thiago Silva and Azpi when they depart. so this could be seen as the perfect time to ease him into the role. As it stands, both James and Sterling are the players being considered to take the armband temporarily. Kante is also another one that could come into the equation, but I don't see him starting a game for another 2 weeks at least. So even though he'll be integrated off the bench, that's probably why he isn't being considered as much right now. Mason Mount isn't starting matches in general, so he's not being considered. Yeah, that's the reason, and totally not the contract. But yeah. But Potter likes Sterling's previous experience as captain and believes he does bring some leadership to the table. But James is also seen as a future leader. Let me know. Who do you guys want to see as our future captain? I'm actually going to do a poll for that. What am I going to do? Captain picks. And then we're going to do James, Sterling, Kante, and Mount. We'll do Mount. Put Mount in. James, Sterling, Kante, and Mount. The poll is live. Let me know who you guys want to see as our future, well, not future captain, present captain. Who do you lot want to see as our present captain? I don't get Raheem hype. He only saw tap-ins at Man City. That was because they were in a very good system that allowed him to get into the right positions. Raheem Sterling's movement is unbelievable, especially in the box. I'd say his dribbling, but like his dribbling's been shit this season. Even I'm not going to defend that. He has good passing, not great, but good. I think he's just very well-rounded. The only thing that people don't like about Sterling is he is good for a missed chance every now and then. Like, if I see Sterling one-on-one, I'm going to think the same thing I think with Havertz. But if it's the first 2 touches, go on, son. Go on. Jester says, drop the link. Yeah, we'll do in a little sec. I just want to see all of this. Just want to see the rest of the comments. W. Reese, let's go. Imagine they give Mount the armband. They won't do that. That brother won't even re-sign. If he re-signed, then yeah, they'd give him the contract. But he ain't even re-signing. So that's done. That is done. Kepa. That is a good shout. That is a very good shout. I wouldn't mind Kepa taking the armband. I wouldn't mind. Yes, Clixy should, but he won't do it. Just Fofana or Oba. If I see Havertz in the fucking up top again, I'm going to be fuming. I said Gallagher, don't even. Andre Santos, the bro's at 18. Let's not do that. Give Mount what he wants in the armband, proper Chelsea. I wouldn't mind Sterling at Arsenal. That's why I don't want you lot getting Sterling. If Arteta wants a player now, I'm not selling him. I'm keeping him. Where's Pulisic? Pulisic captain? Oh, you must mean where he is. He should be back for the Leeds game, I think. Should be back for the Leeds game. Lewis snuck in rim job. Bro, Sterling's one of the names that was put out there for the captain's armband. Literally one of the first names put there. We didn't sneak him in. He was probably the headline. It's James or Sterling that are the 2 favourites. James and Sterling. Sterling commits quickly to Chelsea, shows Mount's my... I get that, but Sterling's also got a 300k a week base wage. Like, he's happy. He's happy, innit? He ain't going anywhere. Aubameyang for captain, don't even. I just want him in the lineup. Don't give him the armband. What else? Mendy for next captain. Oh dear. Yeah, 700 people watching. Let's go. Nearly 800. Run up the likes, people. Run up the likes. Do you think Chelsea should have gone for Gabby Jesus? Yeah, but hindsight, 2020 and all that. Chalobah. I said Kai. Ugh. What else? Captain America, Ziyech, Kovacic. Nah, Kovacic. We're not even sure if he still wants to be here or not. Did you see Matt Law's tweets about Potter playing Mount, Oba, and Sterling? Yeah, that was our last good performance against AC Milan back in October. But suddenly you don't want to play Oba anymore. Figure that one out. Big up DK saying Ziyech captain. I'll be there no matter what. Somewhere, somehow, Ziad's just got a hard on. Just seeing that super chat. Yeah, run the likes up, people. What? Run the likes up. Run the likes up. I'm going to send the link out, though. Now it's link time. Yeah, while I do that, as always, hit the like button. If you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, hit a super chat. All of that. You know what to do. And yeah, let's send the link out. Oh, what did Justice send? Chelsea are still trying to protect Graham Potter, but are also internally trying to understand why things are not working. The pressure is growing. The situation can change quickly depending on the next couple of results. Again, just another way of saying 2 games. 2 games. Same old crap. But yeah, link is still going out, people. Link is still going out. Who's winning the poll, by the way? I'm going to have a look once I've sent the link. Fuck off. Yeah, who's winning the poll? Reece James is winning the poll. Love to see that. James with 64%. Raw. Sterling's got 12. Kante's got 14. Mount's got 10. Mad. Absolutely mad. Cool. That's everyone. 2 more super chats. Tiang Yang says, Lewis, do you think playing with a back 5 will be better? Well, we were playing better then, as opposed to a back 4.
Oh, really? Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, both of you are saying no. Fair enough. And yours truly says Nkuku for captain.
Would be nice.
No.
How's it going to help us this year?
No.
He's not even here.
Who?
I said, why would that help us this year? Nkuku for captain. He's not playing for us.
I don't know. I don't even
But thanks
understand.
for the $2.
I appreciate the donation. Appreciate it. Who's you guys' choice for captain?
Sterling for me. Until Silva's back.
No. That guy's washed.
You want Sterling as captain?
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Washed.
I'll give it to Enzo.
I'd give it to either
I like Enzo as a captain.
Conte or Reece James.
He doesn't
No, all jokes aside. Probably
Kante or James?
Yeah. That's with Silva being out. If Silva was healthy,
Sterling's actually captain Man City before, and Reece James is very timid on the pitch. He doesn't talk. He doesn't like. I don't know. It's too quiet for me for liking.
We need a Ferrari, man.
What?
Ferrari as a captain.
Yes, Reece James
Ashby was captain. You didn't hear him on the field. He just sat over there and did nothing.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why he shouldn't be captain either.
RJ is not timid on the pitch.
No. I'm not. I'm saying
Please,
timid.
Let's not do
not
this.
timid in his way he plays. Yeah, he doesn't play timid, but he doesn't talk. He doesn't appeal to referees. He doesn't do any of that. He doesn't do any of that.
That's not true. If you're not
It is
captain,
true.
it's not
I've
like you're
watched him
supposed to be
do it.
going
He
up
didn't
to the.
Oh my
No.
days.
Let's stop this nonsense. First
It's
of
not
all,
nonsense.
if you're not captain, you're not supposed to be
I've
talking to
watched
the referee anyway.
I watch games as much as you. You can't tell me.
I don't care what you've done. He's not captain. Why would he be speaking to the referee all the time?
I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what you're saying. You're not gonna
Dude, you are just a waffle and a half.
I don't care. You are a full waffle.
Why are you talking to the referee?
You are a full waffle. I don't care what you say. I watch games.
Say?
You are a full waffle. I don't care.
No, before that, what'd you say?
I don't care what you're saying. That's what I said. Are you deaf?
Yeah, before that, what'd you say?
I said I don't care.
Watch it. You better watch it.
Are you?
You gotta watch it, bro.
Are you deaf? You can replay the stream. I didn't say anything. You must be deaf.
Yeah. You stopped right in the middle of it.
What's
Yo,
going
stop
on,
beefing,
guys?
Please.
Whoa.
It's 4 p.m., man. Stop beefing, man. Allow it.
4:30.
We are adults here.
Hello,
Well, it's
man.
only
Well,
4:30
I'm
here.
one.
It's like
I'm
8
one. I
a.m.
don't know about the guy in glasses.
What's going on, Justice? What's going on, Rodrigo? Why are we fighting?
No, because he
I
says
know,
stupid
bro.
stuff. Like,
He's a
Reece James doesn't talk to the ref. Yeah, he's not captain.
yeah.
There's actually a rule. If you get around the referee, they can card you, right? So
Yes,
why
the
would
streams
somebody
is
that
never
doesn't have the
peaceful in this
armband
place.
on be
There's
sitting there
always
talking to the
bare
referee?
peace. That's
I'm
what
gonna go for the herbal lessons. Where's the ganja at, man? Let's put some peace in here, man.
There's no peace. What are you on about? There's no peace in
No
here.
peace, only problems.
Only problema. Problema everywhere.
What's the latest today on
Achoo.
Chelsea News?
Oh, we were just discussing who we'd like to be captain for the next few games.
Oh, okay.
I'll get turned into beef, but hey, we're the trenches, isn't it? It's what it is.
Might as well give it to Enzo at this point, man.
Is it not
You
Reece?
just want
Is
it
it not
'cause
Reece
it's Ferrari,
James?
isn't it?
Is it not Reece James?
You just want it because your connection with
Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Captain. Come on, man.
I thought it would be Reece James.
No on the pitch attributes at all, just because Ferrari. Never change, bro. Never change. Big up some dude saying Potter should be compared to Ollie, not Arteta. Yes, that's actually a much
What's that
better
with that
comparison.
SpongeBob Abby,
Actually,
man?
no. Ollie had a better record. And big up Luke saying, and so it begins.
Do you remember the run Ole had in the beginning of his Manchester United tenure? Had Rio thinking that Ole's at the wheel, literally. Imagine Potter had that run. Oh my god.
So now
that what? Run of wins.
Yeah, the same amount of run and wins that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had at his first few months at United. Imagine that we had that. Woo, we'll be in ascendancy, wouldn't we?
Well, we didn't.
Fucking mad. Yeah, for me, I'm going. I don't know. Just give it to one of James or Sterling. Personally,
Just give it to James. He's
anyone else?
I think it's going to be James. I swear he was holding the band the last match. Like,
you know what?
James, he had the armband last game.
So, all jokes aside, there's two people.
James.
Yeah, Kante and James.
Yeah, when Thiago Silva got injured.
Bro, did
Kante James captain, Sterling vice captain. That'll probably be.
Bro,
Sterling
Kante one
vice-captain.
time he was a captain for the Super Cup game.
Okay, but you're not going to just give somebody an armband for half a game and say you're not going to get it again. Why would you do that?
Pep does that.
Literally no sense.
Pep does that, but we don't know why. Yeah, it's bad.
Justin, do you think he's not going to get it? You think Reece James ain't going to get the armband?
No, I'm saying that's why he will get the armband.
Okay.
They've already shown that that's who they want to have the armband.
Yeah,
The rest
correct.
of these people were just sitting here waffling about.
James gonna be future captain. Just give it to him from now.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, what great experience you got to play this shit show.
Chuckuemeka's the captain. We give
Hey,
it
if he
to
can
captain.
lead this ship, he can lead a greater ship later on.
Why do you have stupid people?
No, I'm just NPCing. That's why I was NPCing.
So what? You
He's gone anyway. He's gone anyway.
Fucking hell. President Jafar says, sniff, I smell Rodrigo. What is that?
Boy, calm down.
It's a waffle.
We all wilding here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You guys are
after we lose the Leeds, will the fans boo Potter? They'll do more than boo.
They should have booed him. They should boo him before when he gets announced on the pitch.
Hey, can you bring
out
up
of the tunnel,
Josh's comment? I think that's probably the best comment there.
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh.
The better question is, who does Hansi Flick want to be the captain?
You can replace Hansi Flick with the next manager. That's who's going to be captain. Who the next manager wants to be captain, along with the club.
Yeah, Enrique's interested, by the way. So
it could be him, it could be Enrique, it could be anyone.
I guess.
We're fucked.
Flick would be a nice addition.
I know who the next manager is going to be.
Enrique, right?
Whoever they choose.
No.
What the fuck?
That's narrowed it down. That's definitely
I mean, we can sit here and throw out names all day long. We have no idea, and neither does most of the reporters. They're just reporting something to get clicks.
I know who he
Yeah,
is. I don't know.
yeah.
Simon Phillips was the one that said Sterling might be leaving just yesterday.
I heard something about that to Arsenal. Like, they're monitoring his situation.
And now he's going to be captain?
Yeah.
I don't take
No,
no mind.
but I mean, that
like
article is bollocks. Like, Sterling wants to stay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't take no mind anyway.
I don't know.
You know.
We don't know any of that. We don't know if he wants
Bro, man, wearing that.
I'll be very immature.
Oh, Daniel's
Tom
got the
Robbie, Nazar
ITK.
Kinsella, and Fabrizio have all come out in the
Fabrizio
last
too, yeah.
6 hours.
Now, his people have said he wants to stay, which is the correct thing to put
I
out.
mean, he's only been there 6 months or so. What? He wants to go already? Really? Are we
Bro,
chasing
the
him
club is
away that
finished.
much?
And his
What
family
club is
I think you
finished?
just don't rate
All the
Potter.
family.
Well,
Well, apparently there's a bus stop on Friday, before the Tottenham game. Like,
With who?
they're having everyone. They don't trust the Potter tactics. That's why.
No, but who had the bust up?
So they had a big madness.
No, like, everyone at a bus stop basically. Like, they're arguing with each other because of the tactics. Like the Potter.
Who
are
said
you
that?
saying there was a free-for-all? A brawl?
Royal Rumble.
Malice
I won't
in
be
the
surprised,
palace?
They're
man.
gonna get basically.
a
They're trying to get
30-man
more out.
Royal Rumble or 33-man
I don't blame
Royal
them.
Rumble.
There's no unison in the whole club anyway. The whole starting 11 is finished. Like no one trusts each other.
They're finished.
No one wants the ball. I give the ball to you.
Okay,
You do what you can.
whether he stays or leaves is kind of who really cares, right? The issue of captaincy, I can't confidently, and I was the biggest Mount should be captain. I can't confidently say any of these guys should be captain because they're all here right now, and we complain about a leadership problem right now, and they're all here.
I know as much as we say Reece James should be captain. I don't think he should be a captain, man. I feel like maybe vice captain, yeah, but I don't think he's a captain.
I'm saying whatever
He's not a
options
captain
that we
talking
have,
about.
like in terms of leaders that we're saying are currently at the club, all these problems have been happening with all these guys here. Conte was here when everything fell out a couple of years ago. He was here, not saying anything. Reece James has been here for the last 2 years. So is Mount. So have all these guys. So I can't confidently say any of them should be captain because they don't seem like leaders to me.
Yeah, I think that we put way too much weight on a captain. The leader of the team is the manager. And you know, that's the person who's supposed to lead the team, not
That's
not a
his
random player that
interpretation.
gives an
But
armband.
yeah,
That's
we
fine.
move.
But the leader of the dressing room is always the fucking captain.
No, the leader of the dressing room is always the manager. He leads the whole team. The manager is there to help on-field, on-field.
So what does the
keep
captain
in the
do?
right position. That's the captain's on the day, and yes, he's kind of looked as a focal point for the players, but all of that goes down to the manager. If your manager sucks, your captain's not going to save your team.
I disagree.
It's just not going to happen.
I disagree with that, Jester.
disagree because
You disagree that if the manager sucks, the captain can save a team.
100%.
Yes.
I think a captain, a captain is a leader in his right.
The captain can help boost morale on the pitch.
A captain is a leader in his right. He will boost morale. He will do what he needs to do to put it on his back. That's a leader.
Hold on. When you
Teamwork.
use the term save, I don't think anybody can save a team if the team is not working. But when you have leaders in your team, even if you have a trash manager, because we've seen it at Chelsea. Remember when Avram Grant was our manager for an entire year? And we almost won the league by 1 point. It wasn't because he was great or tactically good. It's because almost every person in that team at that time was a captain of their national team. So they knew how to carry themselves.
We had leaders in our squad as well.
It was a leadership team. So even though you have a manager who's bad, like a Di Matteo, or you have Avram Grant, you can still get certain levels. Like you don't go to Spurs.
Damn.
No.
Where'd you go, bro?
Hey Daniel, your Wi-Fi,
You're
man.
spitting.
I was done. You don't go to
He
Spurs
was
and
just
do
about to
crazy.
hit.
Hey Daniel, go on.
You don't have Kepa not wanting to get off the pitch if Terry's here, and Terry came out and told you that too. Like if I'm on the pitch, I'm getting them off. I'm leading these guys. I'm certain things are not happening if certain people are captain. So that's just how I see it.
Daniel, I think somebody cut your Wi-Fi, man.
You know, there has never been a captain in the history of sport that's overcome poor management. Never. The manager puts the tactics in the game. The manager puts the starting lineup out there. It has nothing to do with the captain.
Yeah, but that's irrespective. That's not going to happen anyway. That's not the job of the captain. The captain is just there to be the bridge between the players and the manager. Be the voice.
So just what I said.
What do you mean?
That's exactly what I said a captain does. A captain is not going to change the outcome of a game if Potter's the manager.
How do you know that? It's because the captain's on the pitch though. So
have they done it yet? Have they done it yet?
No, but I'm not saying.
Okay.
But I'm just generalizing. I'm not saying
but that's why these guys aren't captains.
I'm not saying we have.
Thiago Silva is not a captain. Is that what I'm hearing from somebody?
No, I'm not saying he's not. But
Silva's 40 years old and he's a center back.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to compare melons and apples. It's all right. You got it. It's all good.
Okay.
I think it works if you have 4 or 5 leaders, not like one only. Like 4 or 5 leaders, then you can have a spine.
It sounds like nobody here has ever played sport before in their life.
I know you're the only one, yeah.
Well, it sounds like it.
Well,
because first of all, the captain is very important. The captain's not important. Thiago Silva's not a captain because he's never done anything in his career to, earn the armband. He's never won anything. He's never led teams. He's the most experienced player on the pitch, but he's not a good captain. So everything that y'all have said the captain does, you've now switched and said he doesn't do that.
What? Wait, Jessica, I think you've got the wrong end, mate. Who said Thiago Silva's not a leader or a captain?
Huh?
Who said Thiago Silva's not a leader or a captain? Or
well, you said we don't have the captains can change stuff on the pitch. Well, Thiago Silva's been captain. Have we looked better?
No, I'm not specifically talking about Chelsea. Though. I'm just generalizing the captaincy in general. I'm not. It's specific to our cases. There's no leaders. There's nobody that stepped up. But what they have done is like they've looked at the pecking order because someone's going to have to hold the armband. Thiago Silva's out. Aspie's out. So the next in line is Reece James. And if you look at him, his track record with the club, his quality on the pitch, I think he merits it. In honesty, and he'll probably have to be the one that step up. Now he's going to have to step up. So I think he's the next in line. Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Either Reece James or Kante.
Kante doesn't talk.
I do not care which one.
Need someone vocal. We need someone vocal. Calm down, guys. Calm.
Kante needs to play first. We have to for captain.
Kante, there's no point talking about it till he's even fit.
Exactly. He needs to
play another 2 or 3 games before he even comes off the bench. It's just going to be James or Sterling.
No, just okay. Let them insult me because they, that's all they can do. They got no balls. That's why they do it over the internet.
Yeah, you man in the comment section, relax, guys. Please, just keep it respectful. Like, if you disagree, you disagree, and you can say that that's fine. But don't need to go too deep into it. Just relax, guys. Just relax. DK says you guys are applying for the fan advisory board. I will. Anyone else want to join? We can be a consortium.
It's a waste of your breath.
Why not? I'm in. Consortium, why not?
Carefree Lewis G board. We could do that. Because we'll definitely agree on everything together.
Bring back Christensen. Right, Lewis. Bring back Christensen. Bring back.
First port of call, bring back Christensen. Second port of call, bring back Jorginho. Third port of call, sell Mount and Havertz.
You know what that really is, right? The it's fab. Yeah, it's to give the illusion that fans have a voice. It's actually that they won't do anything that they recommend, but you have it. People can't say anything. It's just
they'd
bullshit.
Be there for the sake of it, but would they actually be able to have a voice that leads to anything? I don't know.
No.
Well, of course they will.
It's a participation award.
You think that they will. They're not going to have a say when it comes to actual football and matters, but they're changing their entire stadium over the next 4 years. The fans are going to be useful for that.
How are they going to be useful? Are they going to build the stadium? Are they going to pay for it?
Yeah, because Bowley's going to pay for it and build it his damn self. Of course, they're going to ask him about things they're going to add to it. If they're going to add certain zones or add certain things, yeah, you can talk to the fans about it. Doesn't mean you're giving them ultimate power.
Yeah, billionaires going to spend a bunch of money and give somebody else the choices on that shit.
Who said consulting is not choices? Why do you always have to take things to the extreme level every time in every conversation?
Well, that's where it needs to go.
It's not where it needs to go. Fans,
you think that this board has that power to do anything? They're there to placate the fans. That's it.
You're not there for power. It's an advisory board.
It's to placate the
Guys,
fans.
we're gonna add this fan zone on this side of Stamford Bridge. Do you guys think it's a good idea? No, we think most fans would rather this or rather this. It's just that simple.
Okay.
So, yeah, I get you, Daniel.
You know
So
what
they're
I'm
just
saying?
going to come, speak to them, get an extra opinion, and then maybe it might impact the decision, maybe it won't.
Yeah, they're not making a decision like you guys vote and tell us if we're gonna have this stand be called this. No, that's not happening.
Okay, well that doesn't sound too bad. I'm still gonna try sign up. I probably won't get it.
Wait, what? That's a real thing that's going on?
It's me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn.
Bullshit.
Oliver T says, think Sterling was the guy Kieran Dyer spoke to. That could have realistically been anybody. I don't think it would have been Sterling specifically, but I can't pick a name either. Big up DK saying Lewis, Fatter, Jesters, Ching, Rory Jennings, and Johnny at the board meeting when they have the chance. We will be there. No. We ain't going to be doing anything. If Steve's in the board, though, I don't know.
I would never sign up to that board ever.
They're not even sign up to just be part of it.
No, because what they're going to do is say, well, we had fan input, and that's what they wanted. So they're going to throw the fans underneath the bus. Please, no. I'm not going to be used like that. Hey, Kilo, if you want me to put 100 pounds up,
yo, whose mic is that, man? Holy cow!
Yeah. Just to say, it is 100.
Man, fuck you know, that's your mic.
He's getting punched up. Relax, Slim.
That's Slim, yeah.
What's wrong with my mic?
Wait, so Fatur, what's this bust up going on? Who's that?
Apparently, the player's not agreeing with the manager with the tactics.
Oh, damn! Like any specific or like just the older guys, younger guys? No.
No, everyone. No, almost everyone.
Listen, Timo, if it's not confirmed, just say allegedly. Because if not, just say allegedly.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I spoke to my kit, man, bro. I literally spoke to my kit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
For the people that want Potter to stay, apart from Arteta, has there ever been a manager that started this badly and turned things around? I can't remember one.
Arteta bought himself time for winning the FA Cup, so he kind of bought himself a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Whilst obviously it was still a bit absurd they were calling him out, obviously. Yeah, but he bought himself a bit of time. I mean,
it works. 100 no leave.
I think he's a dead man walking, regardless.
Who's controlling the stream?
I'll give control to someone else. It's cool. Sorry. Someone was talking. I interrupted.
See, this is what it is. Y'all young people think you have a say in anything in life, and when you actually live, you understand that your opinion means less than shit in the real world.
Tell him just
that's what you need to understand. Keep that in mind, because your opinion means nothing. Your say means nothing unless you have power. Less of that.
It'll matter if you affect their pocket.
Fuck, and I thought I could tweet my way into power at Chelsea. Yeah.
If you affect the pocket, of course.
Well, you can though, Daniel.
Because your customers, you're not
just constant. Just keep doing it. You'll tweet your way into power, bro.
You're a consumer, technically.
Yeah, exactly.
I could listen.
What do you mean I'm not being respectful?
The only part of the fan base that has true power are the match-going fans. That's just the reality. That's the only part of the fan base that can actually get something done on a physical level, because they spend money to go to the matches. They can protest, blah blah blah. But people like me, I don't got no fucking power.
Yep. It is what it is.
So anyways.
What?
Couture has the power, man. But
I didn't do anything. His mic might be bugging.
Back to the captain talk. I really don't care who's our current captain. I don't see a lot of leaders. I'm hoping that changes. Maybe Nkunku comes in and proves something. Maybe Enzo grows into that. But I don't know. I don't like what I see currently.
Hey, Daniel, ride it out, my bro. It's gonna get better. Trust me. I put that on everything. Let's ride it out.
Listen, I've had 20 great years. I can endure a few terrible years.
You heard about the report?
Exactly.
I'm still I'm a Chelsea fan for life, so it is what it is.
Well, Lewis, you're gonna get a bunch of cheers. I'm headed out to work. Y'all have a good one.
Justers, it's been real as always.
Take care, Justers.
Big up, Justers.
Take care.
You heard the report, like they wanna 2 or 3 leaders in a dressing room. Apparently,
Damn it, no one
after they've sold Jorginho.
Would any of you guys
And Rudiger and Jorginho were leaders. We sold both.
Yeah. Fuck you, Potter. Fuck
I mean,
you,
Marina and Potter, yeah.
No. Marina and Potter.
Yeah,
Enemies of both.
Wasn't Koulibaly a captain?
Marina got rid of Christensen. Jorginho was Potter. We lost 2 leaders.
Exactly, Christensen too.
Yo, you gotta stop with this Christensen shit. He was never a leader. What are you talking about?
I respect his 10 minutes with the armband against Chesterfield. What are we doing?
Nothing.
Come on, man. Misunderstood genius. Genius.
He was misunderstood, to be fair.
How about next season, leave our Cole as captain?
I'm not even in. I don't
no.
Who?
Aye, Levi Cole was getting a new deal, though. Levi Cole was getting a new deal.
Yeah. I mean, Cole was going to be probably captain in the next 5 years or 6 years, but not now.
Wait, was that Doku? Was that Poku Doku that said that?
Yeah, it's Doku.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, actually. Yeah, no, man.
But yeah, Cole is getting an extension soon. So yeah, it's one positive.
No, for you guys are watching this Chelsea team and seeing the players who have played in there. Do you see players who can motivate other players? Out of any
couple,
have they done it?
Again, it just depends. Like again, if someone like
has there been a game when you've seen it?
I've not.
Like it's all in theory, right? Even the Thiago Silva thing, it's all in theory. Maybe he can't translate as much because of English, and he came at an older age. So it's like at this age, it doesn't really. He can't really give us what he would have probably given us if he came here at 23 as captain, right? But he can still play to his level. But the rest of them, I just don't see a translation of like. There's any player
I hear what you're saying, Carl.
I think Kai Havertz puts a lot of passion when he plays.
That's not what we're talking about.
No, fuck Kai.
Like I know what you're saying, John. Basically, in this respect, Thiago Silva may not have the vim to tell other players what to do if he A is not putting in the work himself, and B if he's not on the pitch half the time if he's injured. The same will go for Reece James, and or if he's had a language barrier.
Yeah, I think the language barrier. I think is the.
I think the language barrier is more of the proponent as to why he can't articulate certain instructions or get onto certain players in a way. He could just probably use body language. But if Reece James was to wear the Thanos gauntlet and you just give it to him, bro, he probably just feel I've got the power now and start feeling himself like embodying that leadership, bro. You get me? Like he probably felt that and against Tottenham, like, oh my God, I'm captaining this side, like you give it to him against Dortmund, boy, he'll probably start being vocal over the pitch, like telling
hit me out. What about Kepa? I think Kepa would do a good captain.
Kepa should not even be at this club.
I don't know.
But he's here now.
Reservations
so he should definitely not be captain.
I have reservations about goalkeepers being captains. That's just my opinion. But obviously, people, say whatever. But I just feel that you just have to be on the pitch, like running around.
Be on the pitch, right? Yeah, exactly.
Like A, B, and C to be able to say, "Yo, big man, yeah." That's what I feel in it. So I feel Reece James is the capable candidate. Obviously, his performances are way better than anyone else that you'll probably want to put in there, like Mason.
And Reece could be a candidate, but Reece was captain for the academy, Wigan, and all these clubs.
Yeah, okay.
He can do it, and he's going to be the future captain anyway. Just give it to Reece. Just do it from now. Like,
boy,
what are they, Steven Gerrard, where you got the captain on at 23?
Yeah,
can't hear you,
man.
Doku, your mic ain't working, bro.
Is it not?
Nah.
No.
Try come out and back in.
I feel like Sterling is not vocal enough to be captain. I don't know. Maybe he is, but
I just think he just came. So to give him the armband as soon as he came, will be a bit. But vice captain, I can dig.
Nah, you
but
can
not
give him,
captain straight away.
If he's captain material, you give him the armband. Like the vocal thing and all material, that. I just don't. Yeah. I don't see. I don't know, man. You can give it to anybody you want, but I just feel like Reece would be kind of like an Aspie type of captain.
Really? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, a good player. I feel like he's probably going to be better. Obviously, a great player, but I don't see any. There's nothing leadership screaming out to me. But if they feel like they can grow him into that, then
once he wears the armband, you never know, bro.
Yeah.
It could be the Thanos gauntlet. You know how that Avengers. Once you wear that, once you wear that gauntlet, you got all the Infinity Stones.
You know what it is? I think it's because of my standard of Chelsea captain. Like we were lucky growing up where we had
of course,
a captain that was not only the best in the entire league, but would do everything, would fight, was dirty when he needed to, would yell, had the passion. You know what I mean? But was also technically.
We had a team of leaders. We were very lucky.
Yeah, if Terry wasn't playing,
lucky.
I'm not feeling like, I'm going to
Very
Barcelona
lucky,
and I'm going to be. I know I have Lampard there. Oh no, I have Drogba there, or even Ivan there, Alex.
I remember like young players,
like SCN, like there's a whole
SCN was a captain.
Any of them could hold that armband, and I'd be like,
no one could do rubbish in training. No one could turn up to training late on some rubbishness. Like, when you got Lamps and Drogba coming up to training as early as 8 a.m., you're turning up at 9:30. Like, what do you think this is? Everybody was.
And on top of that, a manager like Mourinho to just lead that pack. I miss that era, man. Holy shit.
I wish there was a time machine.
You saw what type of leaders there were, especially when they lost managers. Like there was no excuse of, and this is why it's hard for me to kind of hear the excuse from a lot of fans about certain players and managers. I don't even make that excuse for Mount, and I'm probably his biggest fan. I don't make that excuse though. Because you're playing under this manager, that's why you're playing like this. Because I saw Lampard play under Avram Grant, Luis Phillips Scolari, AVB, bums, complete bums.
Exactly.
He did what he had to do.
AVB.
So I don't want to hear, because of this manager was playing him like this. No, he's just shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not the manager isn't, he's just not a world-class player. The world-class
player. But maybe the game, maybe
at the end of the day,
they don't build them like Lampard no more. They don't.
There's so
They
many.
don't even build them like Hazard no more. When Hazard came in, it's like we compare players to Hazard when at 21, Hazard was talking to the best in this league. At 22, he was talking to the best in the world.
Yeah.
So it's like, but these are the players that I consider like you can put on a pedestal and build whatever you want around them and blah blah blah. I just don't see it from a lot of these guys that we kind of put on that level. I don't think they're really like that.
Yeah. No, that's why I said 4 or 5 leaders is the best, honestly. If you can't find one, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the coach is not working, 4 or 5 leaders would be best. But, yeah, I mean, Reece always wanted to be captain, though. Like, his dad keeps talking about it, too, like, in interviews and stuff. Like, he wants to be the captain one day. I feel like he has it in him. Just give him, like Ib said, give him the armband for, 5-6 games straight, and you'll see he'll change to a better leader.
You feel me? Just change up. People in the dressing room will be like, Reece, you're changing up. Yeah,
he should get it now because
responsibilities.
Thiago Silva's out, right? And
exactly.
You're starting over Aspie, so I think he should be the on-field captain now. And let's see if that makes a difference, right? If that changes anything, if that galvanizes some of these young guys having Reece as leader, hopefully we'll see. But I just don't. I think overall, with Aspie as captain of the club and the way that he comes across, nothing really is going to change leadership-wise till he's gone and someone else is captain.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I can see that.
Until Aspie goes, I think the culture of like how the players are or their culture will change once the new captain's there, because the new captain will set the precedent based on his leadership skills, based on his determination, his teamwork, and how he bridges the connection between players and the manager. So I don't think that will change until Aspie goes.
But you know what it is though? I think it should come in with. It would need to be paired with a strong enough manager that the players believe in, that they believe in his choice for captaincy, right? It's like when Jose came in and gave the captaincy to Terry.
That coincides with what Jester was saying.
Exactly. It coincides with, you're a top manager. So if you say he's captain, I have to follow him, right? But if it's a bum, if it's Potter who does it now and says, you know what, we're going to make Reece James captain, some of the other players might look at it like, why? Because I'm questioning everything else you do, so why would I question that? You get what I'm saying? But if it's a
I heard that.
My captain,
but I would like to.
I trust you anyway, so of course I'll trust him too.
I would like to think the players will trust the manager enough to give the captaincy to someone. You know, not everyone can be a captain. You know, so I don't want to think they're like high school kids saying, "Oh man, he got the captain's armband and I didn't." That type thing. I wouldn't want to. They're professional. Or Reece James, obvious fit. I think if they were all to vote, I think Reece James would probably be the one they vote for, So
Yeah.
hopefully, anyway, we'll see how that proceeds.
Yeah, that's
This is
not,
why we
that's
need
not
Zizou, man. We need managers with kind of, I don't know what you call it.
management. Exactly.
No,
Zizou.
just kind of like gravitas. You know what I mean? With certain level of fucking like who number one or on that level, but also see themselves at that level.
Of course, yeah.
Zidane is somebody who said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving Real Madrid." They begged for him back, and then he left.
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Like, so he's not. We don't want a manager. People are talking about Poch, who if they don't sign a player for you for 2 years, remember Spurs went like 2 years no signings,
Yeah.
and he's still sitting there like, yeah. I'm thinking Jose would never take this bullshit. You know what I mean? Carlo will never take this shit.
Zizou
like,
too, yeah, exactly.
Zizou, like the top of the top, the ones who sit at that table, they'll never let certain things slide, and you could just tell. And for me, Poch or I don't know, just certain managers I'm looking at, I just don't see it in them.
Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Thomas Frank, no, dude, he's not ready yet. He's not ready for a big club yet.
Man, what's his Chelsea, bro? Like,
if we sack Potter, I do not want any manager that's coming out. I just want to.
I don't want any mid-table like manager. Yeah, anymore.
I just want
for a while.
No more experimental managers. We've had 3 managers that have been like kind of experimental managers from the last 4. Sarri was because he won nothing before he came to us.
Yeah,
Lampard was, and now Potter is. That's 3 out of 4. I'm tired. Just give me the next. Just give me the best of the best.
Yep.
Go for
Enrique or Fleek.
Mm-hmm. No, go for it. Trust me. The guy we want with all these big names and big money and all that is the Frenchman. That's who we want, man. That's who I want.
Frenchman. Galtier? Who?
No, Zizou.
Oh, Zizou. Oh, okay, yeah. The thing is that are you not worried that he got a little, I wouldn't say carried, but like BBC did play a big role in that in that Champions League run. Like, you know, does he really have tactics?
Okay. Compare his time to Pep's time at Barcelona, right? It was 4 years, 3 league titles and 2 Champions Leagues. That's what he did in 4 years, right? Zizou did 3 Champions Leagues and 2 league titles.
Yeah.
You don't take away from his greatness and him winning all those titles because he had great players. The fact is that he knows how to use them. He knows how to manage all those egos. He knows how to get the best. Like, he doesn't need, I can't work with this guy. I need to make this. And he played different systems. He played a front 3 once. He played Isco as a number 10 and a 2 up front. Like, he's played different systems.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's and him just coming in. There's not a player on earth that can look at him and, well, I mean, except for Messi and Cristiano, but apart from them, there's not a player on that plane that can look at them and say
exactly.
Just based on who he is, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do what you say. And that's the type of manager who comes in that if he tells just him giving confidence to players, he tells someone like Enzo, yeah, you can be number 1 in this entire country and number 1 in the world.
Yeah.
I can see that taking his game to a different level.
I can see that. Honestly, yeah, you make a good point. Yeah. He can manage egos really well, and he knows how to do different systems. And like I feel like, yeah, that Liverpool game where he beat his last tenure at Real Madrid, that Liverpool game, like I saw this thing where he actually has tactics. I just felt like, it wasn't like every game, but he actually does think it through. And his biggest asset is managing egos, and he's a great man manager. So yeah. And like you said, Enzo, like he plays the same position as him, so you can definitely improve him a lot.
I mean, this is Zidane we're talking about. I mean, any footballer that just looks at him and he speaks, I mean, you gotta listen. It's Zinedine Zidane.
No, of course, yeah.
It's Zinedine. God damn.
Would you? I mean, like, would you guys say that people would say? Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, if we're confident in the quality of the signings that we've had, then all we need is a manager who understands how to just let them play and give them confidence and make sure they're like tip top mentally, like to keep that Real Madrid team top mentally for 3 years in a row, going back to back, something no one had ever done in like the Champions League era, right? So since the fucking 60s or 50s, that's crazy. Like that should tell you like he's a different level mentally to like anybody else. And I don't see why people aren't recognizing that and just looking at, well, I don't know how he used tactically. Fuck tactics, man. This guy's like whatever player you have, they're gonna play to their best form ever.
That's true. Yeah, because the respect is so high from him. Exactly. Yeah. Like they respect him so much. And
Ronaldo just came to Manchester United. He destroyed the whole thing. He tried to destroy the entire club. He couldn't do that there.
No, exactly. Yeah, I mean, he called Raf not even a coach. I mean, you can see the difference of respect levels, between the two guys. But would you guys say
comment as well?
Would you guys say that if Mourinho came in, they would have the same respect? Like, oh, I have to listen to Mourinho. Like, he's the boss.
100%. But they also know his history. I mean, certain players know his history. So when it's going left,
right,
they can lean back on.
It goes left.
Yeah, they can lean back on. You've done this everywhere else you've gone, so you're definitely getting fired.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's the only thing with Jose, because Jose is he's 3 points off second in Italy right now.
Yeah, he is.
He got sent off yesterday, though.
He did. He was going crazy on the time.
Going absolutely crazy. He cited conspiracy. He cited the conspiracy.
No, you see, IBZ, you see that Jose toward the end. I think he's coming to the end of his Roma time. I can see the signs.
Why are you saying that? This is the best.
I think maybe heard about the Chelsea job. I think he's probably heard about his Chelsea job.
I think
they wouldn't give it to him. There's no way they would give it to him.
But no, Danny, you make a good point. Like, Zidane doesn't have that bad track record. He never had a bad league position, or didn't do that bad in Champions League. So yeah, 100%. They can't fall back on anything from him.
But
they can't fall back on the history of him being the fault, because Jose has done it everywhere he's gone. So people can say, no, he's the one who's difficult. He's the asshole. He's the, you know what I mean?
Exactly. No, 100%. Yeah. The players can stop playing for Mourinho at any point, when it does go bad. That's the problem. But, I'll still take him back. I love him.
Oh, yeah, I'll take him back. I won't say no to Jose Mourinho.
Nah, I'll have to say no in this one. I'm sorry, guys.
Obviously between Zidane and Mourinho, probably, Zidane will be the choice. But, Mourinho and maybe, I don't know, Thomas Frank. Of course, you're going to pick Mourinho, right?
I mean, okay, Jose Mourinho or Flick.
Yeah, I mean, Flick, yeah. He's more progressive football, everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I didn't say Flick.
Sorry, was Flick ever an option?
Yeah,
Is it because we saw him at our games that we thought he was an option? I thought he was just there to look at international.
I think just watching German players. Yeah,
German players.
Anybody's an option, man. We have money to do. I mean, if we really want, or if we're smart enough, and if he really believes the foundation of the team is the most important thing. The next manager, you have to go for the best of the best of who you think is the best of the best, not compromise, not like, well, let's get Amorim or whoever from Portugal and let's bring him in because he kind of, fits some of this mold. No, if Zizou's your guy, go for Zizou. If it's Flick, go for Flick.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's Jose, don't go for Jose. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, you do see, I think Vince Footy or Sport actually posted it. Enrique is actually genuinely interested. I don't know how reliable that source is, but he's waiting on the Brazil job. Lewis, did you see that?
I saw something like that. I
did, but I can't recall from where. Let me see. Was it?
I think Vince Footy. He posted it.
Yeah, Vince Footy put in something like that. Yeah, he said something about he don't want the Brazil job because he wants to hold out for a top club in London, Chelsea, something along those lines.
Yeah, that's it. Enrique is resisting Brazil's inquiries. He fancies the post at Chelsea and wants to wait for the London club.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Sport.
it.
What Sport?
Sport reliable?
Is that a Spanish news page?
I'm not sure.
Let me check. Sport English. Yeah, it is. It's a Spanish page. Page.
Close to Enrique. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I mean,
also big up Christian Bastianelli saying hi, Lewis. Come Tuesday against Dortmund. Met the mighty Blues, Belgium. Potter out. Yeah, big up Christian. Potter out. I'm here with you, bro. Here with you. Well, Citrus the King said Chelsea and Hove Albion when we get relegated. Respect Brighton. They're higher. Big up Ace Ready 2 saying winning and the coach created the leaders. Yeah, actually, a winning mentality does also bring
a little bit of both.
I do agree with that.
I think it's the people themselves as well.
Yeah, partly it is the players just having it in them, to be honest. I think we did really well to find players with that sort of mentality, but we also built it with the trophies that we were winning and the expectations of the club at the time. CFC Blue says Enzo or Badia Shield for me, as Reece and Kante are too injured to be the captain, but they haven't been here long enough and they haven't really shown any leadership qualities.
Yeah, I don't think
Reece, they're trying to groom him into the role, so I can understand that. Kante, it's like he's probably one of the most senior players at the club. That can be understandable to giving him the armband. Enzo and Badia Shield, they just turned up. I don't even know if they've ever been a captain.
I listen. Next summer, Casemiro is probably going to be a captain at Manchester United.
Of course.
Even if he's not like the main captain, he's going to be one of them, right?
He'll be vice for sure.
Rashford.
If you just come in, or if you're you're the captain and everyone can follow you, then you should be captain. But again,
it's not just any new player can't be captain, because Silva came in and we gave him the armband within like a month or two when we had Aspi and Jorginho. I mean, Enzo and Badiashile, they're like just too young. I don't think they have the experience.
Yeah, they're also very young.
Carry that sort of great. Silva's like 37, 38. Casemiro's like 29. Won 5 Champions Leagues, done it all at Real Madrid. He is actually a veteran to a lot of those younger players.
So that's true. But all I'm saying is this: if Luis Enrique comes in, right? No, not even Luis Enrique. Let me say the guy that I actually want. If Zizou comes in and he says Enzo's captain, there's nothing. Why would I be mad at that? Because
other players might be mad at that. It's almost like how Henri.
Everybody else follows him. What's wrong with that?
Henri made Tielemans captain at Monaco. Not to go on a tangent, but he made Tielemans Monaco captain at like 18. At like 18, and all the other players are like, "What the hell?" These times here, they just want semi-final.
But that's also Henri. Henri ain't really known for being a good coach.
No, but yeah,
that's true as well.
Exactly. But you,
what is this? You can't speak English bullshit. Stop it. He can speak English. He's lying to you guys.
Even if he can't, he'll learn it. Like
he'll do better than Potter.
I don't think English is not really a barrier.
No, he's also lying to you. Of course, he speaks English. He just doesn't want to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Probably just don't need
to. He's been in the game long enough to know how to speak.
He just doesn't want to.
He's been in France, Italy when he was with Juventus. Like, there's no reason.
He's been ambassadors for other organizations.
He's spoken to Fergie a few times.
Come on, man. As like a second language.
As a second language in school and stuff. Exactly.
That's like a more universal language. So of course he can. He's lying to you guys.
Even if he had to, English isn't a hard accent to learn. It's not got like feminine and masculine ways of saying words like the Spanish language does.
Exactly.
It's hard.
Exactly.
Madridista says Madrid was a super team. Chelsea's not near, but I mean we do have good players in here. It's not like everyone here's shit.
You can win out. You can work with them. The thing is, if you lose to Leeds, like obviously fans are going to be asking to get Potter sacked, but it's like so close to the Dortmund game. It's just like, and there's not enough time, and like I think he's going to get the second game in charge anyway. But I just know there's going to be a fan outrage if we lose to Leeds. Like it's going to be so bad.
No, there's got to a point where fans want us to lose against Leeds because it will push Potter out the door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's what they're doing by holding him in so long. I'll never get to that point personally, but I understand that there are fans out there who think if we lose to Leeds, Potter's going to get the sack, and they see it as a necessary evil.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You would take a manager sacking over 3 points. Blind.
No, you're a fan. You gotta always
to now. Not me. But like that's where some fans have got to.
Listen, I would love it if he wins the next 10 games in a row.
Never have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I just don't think he will.
Yeah, I just don't think he will. Yeah.
Even if he knows he ain't got it, pray that he can get it. Even if he hasn't got the ability, pray he finds the ability.
If he turns it around after the first week of people saying "I told you so," blah blah blah. We're all going to be happy because 1, the club saves 50 million, and 2, then we actually have a good manager on our hands. So if he goes on a 10-game run, he wins every game. Perfect.
Anyone who goes on the first 10 games next season, boy, we got a manager here that's turned it around. A manager that knows how to lose it. Like I would rather he comes out of this period so he knows the downside of the games, how you've lost so many games, so you know how valuable 3 points are. So when you're 2-1 up and 85 minutes to go, you do all the dark arts necessary to get those 3 points. Because prior you were struggling to get 2 wins in 15 games. So yes, I wanted to turn it around so he knows the value of 3 points. Damn, I need to see the value of 3 points. I ain't seen 3 points for a minute, bro.
Go in a minute.
If you ask me, would I fire him right now? Yes. 100%. Yep. But if you're telling me he's going to be here and he's not going to get fired, even though I want him to get fired, then I just hope he keeps winning.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
We're fans of that in the day.
What can we do? Exactly.
All I want is 3 points.
If we could drive him out, we probably would.
Because if we don't get 3 points, we're closer and closer to the relegation zone, even though we're probably not getting relegated. But it's better for us, We need 3
I just
points.
don't want these players to get used to losing like this. Like,
yeah,
you don't want
I'm with you on
your
that.
team to just get used to like losing games and losing to like terrible teams, because it's hard to get out of
That's
that.
a mentality. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
exactly, yeah.
I agree. That's a mentality you can't get out of. And then when you're in that mentality, it now turns into relegation. Like that. Now that's another ball game that you don't even want in your mindset. Like that mindset is a different kettle of fish. You're turning up to training for your battle of safety in a league. Not even, it's gone past enjoying football at this point. You're now playing, your every game is heartbeats, sweaty palms. Like, what's this? So,
Exactly.
yeah, like, what is this? It's gone past
exactly.
enjoyment of football. It's a different kettle of fish. So, man can't be used to losing. Man has to just, hey, I don't know. God, please, where are you? Please. Please.
You speak about mentality, and I love fights. I love when our players get riled up and go fight back to the opponent and get into fights. But I feel like we're seeing fights every game now. I feel like their mentalities are just like so down right now. They just are getting angry, frustrated. Yeah, everything.
I'm not even really seeing fights anymore.
The only one I'm seeing is Kai. It's only Kai
first
Havertz.
time we've ever been united.
I know. I see it. Like,
No, he's talking about the fan base. He's talking about the players. The players are getting.
The players.
Yeah, the players. Yeah, they're getting frustrated. I love fights, but they're fighting.
Against Spurs.
You see it like every. You see it like
every
game
game.
now.
Listen, I understand that against Spurs. They've never lost to Spurs. So
yeah,
I'm gonna be frustrated too. Like, fuck these guys. How are we losing to them?
No, of course. I'm just saying like it's every game. I love it, but at the same time, I think they're frustrated as well. Like their mentality is going down and down every game. Yeah, I mean, it's just funny how Ziyech was just staring down. I don't know why he was staring down Richarlison when he just fouled him. That was so unnecessary, but it's funny. I love to see it.
Man, weekend, man, Leeds, man, just give us the 3 points, man, please, man.
Yeah. Fulham yesterday took a while to score a goal against Leeds. Like they're gonna be tough to break down as well, especially with our form. So we'll see how it goes.
They're on a semi-manager bounce. They did win their Did they win their first league game, or was it the?
Against Southampton. Yeah.
Yeah, they won. Yeah, so they got a little.
Manager
they got something there. Yeah.
Exactly. Of course, yeah. And they have a rivalry low-key rivalry with us, of course.
Yeah,
1970 FA Cup final and stuff. Yeah.
Is that at Ellen Road?
No, it's here. I mean, I hope.
To beat Leeds, we have to outwork Leeds. I don't see us outworking them. It's very simple to beat Leeds. You don't even have to really play that well. Just outrun them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, outwork.
But I don't even see us doing that.
Do you guys see us beating Dortmund though, or no?
No,
I actually
L to Leeds, L to Dortmund.
It is Dortmund is the classic 1-1 game if I've ever seen one.
I actually see a turnaround. I don't know why. Yeah, man. I see a turnaround. I feel it still. I see us like getting 2 quick goals in the first half, and then holding out the rest of the game.
That first goal versus Spurs, man. I just wish Felix and Sterling closed down and skip. Like, come on. Like, it was just like you can't blame Kepa for that.
Part about working hard. These guys aren't even really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly, bro.
Fight against Spurs.
I hear you, bro. Like, come on. Like, where's that fight? You know, it's like they don't understand the meaning of a London derby yet, Felix and Sterling. Like, come on.
What you guys reckon?
I don't know why.
We beat these guys with Milan Sar, bro.
What's up? Sorry, Rodrigo Daniel, what?
No, I was just saying, you reckon if we beat Leeds and lose to Dortmund, do you think he's still going to lose his job?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
And if we don't beat Leeds in a comfortable fashion...
No, I think 100%. We will beat Leeds. We're 100% going to beat Leeds. That 100% I guarantee.
If it's not a convincing performance, then I can see it. I can see it happen.
Don't do that to yourself.
Let's be honest. Leicester away after that is probably an L.
100%.
Rodrigo, don't do it to yourself, bro. You're going to be very sad.
I've seen the script. We are beating Leeds.
Say nothing. Hey, Lewis, I'm out though, man. You man, take it easy.
Yo, big up, my guy. Big up. Big up Madrid as well, saying everyone hit prime on the 3-peats, talking about Real Madrid. Yeah, but we're not. If Zidane comes in, nobody's expecting him to come in and 3-peat. Just build a team that could get to that point and build a strong mentality around the squad. I do believe he could do that. Big up Umar as well, saying Kante will save Potter, but he's still I think he's saying Satan. Yeah. Fuck Potter. No, I don't know if Kante will be back in time to save Potter. In all honesty, I don't think he'll be back in time.
Honestly, yeah, exactly. Honestly, I'm more Daniel. I hear you because like before Zizou, it was Rafa Benitez, and he didn't do shit with that squad. Like, he couldn't.
The allegation is he doesn't like youngsters. What you guys think?
No, people are acting like when like Zizou got there.
Bullshit.
No, they're acting like when like Zizou got there, they were coming off the back of a Champions League win or a league win. No,
exactly, bro. Exactly.
Benitez was manager, and they were doing terrible. Like I said, if these guys, all we have to be sure of is the players that we've bought are of the highest quality. If they are, he's going to get the best out of them. It's just as simple as that. If
100%, bro.
Kuku's going to play to his highest form. You know what I mean? So is Enzo. 100%. So is Mudryk. So is all these guys, Gusto, whoever else is coming in. They're all going to
and plus the people said about English. He has we have how many French players do we have? Not going to be hard.
Rodrigo, and the young thing, dude, he in his second tenure at Real Madrid, he played a lot of the youngsters. Valverde, Vini, Rodrigo, like it's not.
But apparently did not playing them. That's what I heard.
I mean, he had to play that. And he used them well, except for Vini at that season. Vini missed a lot of chances that season, but
because I mean, if some of his other players weren't injured, he felt like he would have probably won the league because they barely lost the league to. Was it Atletico Madrid that year?
Atletico Madrid, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they barely lost the league and lost semifinals of Champions League. So
yeah.
Before
that, he won the league title in the second tenure. So yeah, he has it in him, of course. But I just don't think he'll come here. I heard that he doesn't want to come to the Premier League. He wants that France job. But Deschamps just signed a new contract, so he's not going there.
Not too sure. Just before we wrap up, I saw something from Fabrizio on Kovacic saying his future's open. He's one of the players who could be on the move, but I understand no final decision has been made yet on his contract situation, and it will be discussed later this year. Well, what's you guys' thoughts on Kovacic potentially staying or leaving? Because I don't think I've spoken to you guys about it yet.
I think he wants to leave. Like, there's been signs that he just doesn't like Potter. I mean, he doesn't like playing here anymore. I feel like as well. I don't know.
He hasn't been good this season anyway.
That too, yeah.
He didn't really come back until Potter was in charge, so maybe it could be a result of that. I'm not sure.
Exactly.
It's time to go. Listen, he's somebody I've been iffy on here and there, but the fact that the way he's playing for us or coming out on a consistent basis. Injured, sick,
injuries,
or not injured, but then you go for your national team, and you're 100%. I'm seeing a different level of effort. It pissed me off.
That's true. That's actually so facts.
And I said it once he gets back.
Abibi.
Injured again.
Go on, let Daniel go.
And now he's injured again, or he's sick, or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling him he might be faking it. No, I love Kovacic. He's a good player, obviously, but like the final third ball has always been so bad for him as well.
That's neither here nor there. If you just show, like, if on a base level you just show up and play, and you play your best. I feel like it's just like that World Cup pissed me off because he was quote unquote injured on one leg before the World Cup. World Cup hits, my man is perfect.
And then he's balling, yeah, and he's balling. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he wants to be
World
here
Cup
anymore.
stops, he's back.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, was he
might actually be protecting him? I didn't even deep that. That's a very fair point.
Yeah, it is. Wait, was he actually injured versus Spurs, or was he out of the squad because of Potter? Like, I don't know.
Ill.
I thought
he was ill, apparently.
I thought he was so injured that once he got back from the World Cup, he was getting surgery right away. That was the story. It was like coming out that he has an injury he's carrying, but he's gonna wait till after the World Cup. So we knew he was saving himself. But then after the World Cup ended, I haven't seen surgery. Where's the surgery?
Yeah, exactly. It's sus, man. It's sus as fuck.
I didn't deep it, but yeah, Kovacic could probably be on the way out. Could really be on the way out. There's no hard feelings if he does, but I'm happy with Kova in the squad, so I don't really mind if he's out of the squad because he's been out of the squad for so long. We've basically got used to it.
Exactly. And Man City 1 and 2 apparently, so
I think I'm happy with him leaving, but it depends on who we bring in as a replacement. Like if they bring in someone else, shit, might as well just keep him.
That too, yeah.
I think we're gonna get Kune, Lavia.
The replacement is already here.
Up there. Yeah.
Who's his replacement?
Enzo.
So who was Jorginho's replacement?
He hasn't been replaced.
No one. We don't have a Jorginho yet.
No replacement. We didn't bring a six.
Hopefully it's Rice.
Go Lewis.
I'll take Rice.
Rice going Arsenal, mate.
Yeah, I mean that's
Oh,
not
yeah,
confirmed yet.
Salah.
We desperately
Daniel,
need a 6.
listen,
Yeah,
Daniel,
we
you're
do.
talking about
I'll take
Kovacic.
Rice in a heartbeat.
What's up, Fred?
Oh, what's up,
What's
bro?
good,
We've
Alex?
just been
What
talking
do
about
you
who
want?
could be our future captain for the next 6 games. Who's
Not
your thoughts? We've
James.
got Sterling, Kante, Reece James.
Sterling is probably the best suited as of right now at Chelsea.
go.
For
Yeah,
me,
top of
James
those
was
Sterling.
never captain material. He's more vice captain.
Damn, really? Okay.
Fair enough.
I think Reese is vocal. I don't know. He always brings
give it to
he
No,
always puts his arm around the
it's not
shoulder.
about that. It's like it's the personality, it's the appearance, it's the whole freaking thing.
All the factors.
I heard Jester's arguing with somebody on the stream earlier.
Yeah, with Rodrigo.
Yeah, it was nonsense. Rodrigo was actually right. Like, there is something about the captains that.
Don't worry, we cooked him. Don't worry, bro.
Yeah. I think he cooked himself into that.
How about you
Yeah,
at
we didn't
Chelsea?
agree with
You
that
saw us under Avram Grant. I only
Yeah.
the year.
You know what's
Oh, but
funny?
we almost did a double under a bum.
Look,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
you can see that you see the with the manager, the way he said it, it was so crazy sounded to me. Like, oh, the captains are like it's the way the managers. It's not. It's look how bad of the managers Chelsea turned over was. Did anybody doubted John Terry as a captain?
Never.
From fans and from the managers that came in.
Never.
Yeah, I think just underestimated how important a captain is.
Yeah, of course he is because there's some like.
But also, Alex, we went to the conversation of it's also important who picks the next captain, right? Like who the manager is that picks the next captain. Because if someone comes in and a manager that everybody else trusts, because right now, let's say Potter says Reece James is captain, and everybody's like, well, I'm not agreeing with anything else you're doing. I don't agree with your tactics, your training methods, your management. Why would I agree with him being captain?
Do you mean fans or players?
No, players.
Yeah, I don't think it has to do anything with manager and
I'm saying
I don't think the manager has anything to do with the captaincy.
I think
he puts the captaincy, but I think like it's the player that gets the most respect out of the squad because not every player gets well with another players, and what's the name? And when you have to be like an ambassador role sometimes between the players.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, I agree. There's other factors to it. But think about this: when Terry,
gesture. I'm sorry, I couldn't come to it when you were talking.
When Terry became captain, right? You have.
I got the receipts, bitches.
Hold on. Terry was captain at 2023, right?
Yeah.
At that time, Lampard was 26. Ricardo Carvalho was 28. Right, Gallas was in the team. He was 26.
Yeah.
All guys who were captain material, right? But because it was Jose who chose Terry, they knew I could follow him. We could all come together, a team of captains.
Terry was before Jose was the captain.
No, he wasn't.
Who was the year before?
I'm pretty sure it was Jose who made him captain.
I'm pretty sure he was captain before that.
I could be wrong.
Before Mourinho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ranieri made him
captain. Ranieri made him captain.
Yeah. Actually, let me double check.
Yeah, double check. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. I actually think even before Ranieri.
It was Mourinho. I just checked.
Wasn't it Hasselbeck?
It was Mourinho.
Was it Mourinho?
Yeah.
Hasselbeck was not even 100%.
Mourinho gave Chelsea. Mourinho gave it to Terry after
Terry
Desai
was vice
left.
captain until Mourinho.
Until Mourinho, right?
Until Desai
until Mourinho.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? Like even Mourinho, like look, there's always something about the captain players without speaking about like You know what I'm saying? Like first, like even when you saying the captain who's gonna be should be at Chelsea, right? Even when you say it, you have in mind the player that you respect. It's not necessarily based on performances. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's not always on the performances. It's about a bill. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like I said. Sometimes, look, if you played in a team sport, like and you work somewhere, not in an office where you have cubicles, but you literally have people that you work around. People don't get along with each other. Human beings don't get along with each other. Try to combine 25 people squad and stuff like that to all be happy. You can't be, especially in the sport. Sport, it's really competitive atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
some people decide to write the books on the bench. Some people do whatever the fuck they're doing. But at the end of the day, the reason why they do write the books is because they're not happy. So the captain needs to be sometimes that ambassador between those players and make sure this because manager cannot be over there all the time. Manager is not even on the practice field with the players all the time. There's the reasons why they have like 10, 15 what's the name squad with assist. You see what I'm saying? Like the assistances, yeah. Assistant
coach.
Anyway,
Assistant coach.
Yeah. So for me, it has to be something extra than what it is. For me, Rice is brilliant player. First of all, he's injury prone. That should be big consideration as a captain. I'm not gonna lie. Before
Rice is
the
not
flop,
injury prone.
Right?
look, before the flop of the season, this and started last season, Mason Mount for me has that character. And I heard what Daniel said, and I agree with him. Reason why I shouldn't be considering him now, because it doesn't matter who's your manager. If you drop your form because you don't think that the manager plays, it's on you. You still have to be a captain. John Terry, did he drop the form anytime or under anyone?
No.
Remember who gives the speech and the
even Lampard and Villas-Boas benched him.
The standard, like, and this is why I put those guys always on a different level to the newer era, the Hazards, the Sex, all those guys.
Yeah.
Even at their worst, even when they hated the manager, even when he was terrible, they're not finishing 10th. They're not going the whole season without scoring. They're not playing like how I'm seeing play.
Look,
I can't even
remember where's the speech was when John Terry all of a sudden people showing the picture of John Terry speaks.
Yeah, that was his last game. That was his last game.
I don't think it was the last game. I feel there's
it was the last games.
Yeah.
We already won the title.
No. I'm talking about when what's his name? The Liverpool manager. Benitez.
Yeah, 12-13.
When Benitez was the manager, that's the only time I saw Terry on the bench, but he still gave the orders to the players. He didn't give up then. Do you remember this gesture?
Even Conte benched him and he was like, cool, I'm fine. I see your vision. You're doing what's best.
No. Even, we can say Conte, he was older. Okay, he was done. Maybe he can understand that. When Benitez,
yeah, but compare it to a Ronaldo, for instance.
He wasn't done. Right, so but he still had the wherewithal to say
exactly.
Even though
the principles stay the same,
happy,
the principles stay the same.
I'm gonna put the same level for this club that I want to put, and that's why I put world class players on a different, like those players on a different level. Like Lampard's level didn't drop. You know what I'm saying?
I think as well with the
see, for me, actually, Lampard had the biggest ego when they dropping. Like he refused to say that he's done, like he's physically not able.
Lampard always had a big ego. Always had a big ego. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, to be completely correct, he had the reasons. Like the guy is the best, probably one of the best midfielders in the Premier League history.
I love Lampard.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like there should be ego. If you don't have an ego, you don't have mentality. I understand that.
No,
but
yeah,
that's
of course,
when that's the look. My favorite.
When you score 20 goals 6 seasons in a row, you can have an ego.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
what
of course,
I'm saying,
you need that. Yeah,
there's supposed to be ego. You didn't supposed to be satisfied to sit on a bench. You see what I'm saying? You don't supposed to be satisfied sitting on a bench when you are that legend and that. That's the big problem with the big egos. And that point, Lampard was the world-class player. That's what I'm considering him as a world-class player, because that ego carried him, and he deserved to be that. As a fan, as a club, of course you're not. Remember Ivanovic. Everybody turned on Ivanovic. Now Aspilicueta. People have a short memory, especially the kids. Kids, like, they forget what mentality is.
Yeah.
This. How many times I ask on the Lewis stream, what do you get? What do you, on the level of the professional player? What do you give to ability? What do you give to talent? And what do you give to mentality to become a professional player? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think the people don't underestimate what the mentality part of this is. I think people don't understand how much of this is a mentality than people realize. That mentality is probably one of the biggest major factors of person becoming the professional player. Not just professional, like, oh, I signed my contract when I was 16 with the football club as a youth. I understand you're like, okay, you're professional. You signed contract. You can consider yourself a professional. But I'm talking about a professional on that level, professional. You see what I'm saying?
Disciplined player.
That's the mentality. You see, you keep talking, Ziyech, but you talking about the player. The reason why I don't respect it is because no matter how bad you don't like it, the things that go your way, Ziyech for me, it's the kind of like emotional player. He doesn't have that mentality, like that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell from his body language.
I think it's very rare to find the player you're talking about. I don't think there's a lot of them out there.
It's not.
I don't think there's there's not a lot of them out there.
No. It's not.
Especially this day and age with the money that's about. There's not a lot.
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's. I think from now on, people need to understand that the players.
Money plays a part, Alex.
Hold on a second. Players are actually become younger, better professionals quicker than they used to. So, for example, people used to say the defenders are used to turned out to be by 28, 29. Remember, Daniel, we used to talk about that, where we get biggest experience? Yeah. I think it shifted a little bit towards the young.
How young, though? Because I don't see any
you don't see it?
That's not
I see it. Like, for example, and I think the short term, the professionalism of the short term is more implied in this conversation than a long-term professional. Does it make sense?
So I think what you're saying makes sense, but I think you're talking about a different thing to what we're trying to say in terms of I get what he's saying in terms of those type of players where it doesn't matter who's manager, it doesn't matter who's there. They're going to always want to keep their level high. They're going to always want to fight, even if they're negotiating a contract or
exactly
this or that is happening.
Yeah, exactly.
The level is going to stay at. Yes, that's rare, right? And I do think, in my opinion, I think Rice is one of those guys. But
yeah, same.
But it is rare. But to be a top club, you need those players in your team. You're not going to have a limit of them.
You need a spine.
2 or 3 that play almost every game that will die on that pitch for you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Daniel. How many of them are there?
Yeah, I'm not saying the elite mentality of all 11 players. What I do know for a fact that mentality of the other players, for example, like we know when we talk about spine and reminiscent on the previous era, we had John Terry, Frank Lampard, Cech, and Drogba. One person per each. Like what I'm saying, that's the mentality. What I'm saying is like the majority, that mentality can be also contagious to the players around them. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that every player needs to have that mentality. I'm saying if you find, and believe it or not, I don't see the quality of the player yet more than I see in Enzo quality of mentality of the player. Enzo has the mentality of the player that could be. I don't see because first of all, I saw him 2-3 games. I don't see the technique. I don't see that, but I do see what Fatur may be seeing it, and the guy towards that mentality. I don't know, maybe somebody else is seeing
it. Bro.
Fatur only wants him.
I think it's a 2-4 thing, right? Redneck. It's like a 2-4 thing, right? Him next to somebody with elite mentality also, like Rice, is
Yeah,
going to help
because he's
him.
21.
But also him with a manager that
Yeah.
give him not only just a tactically good manager, a man manager that can get into his head and make him feel like the best midfielder in the world. He will get there faster than if you're giving him just tactical
I
instructions.
heard what you said about Zio. I played the FIFA on Zizou because I don't know. First of all, let's top player, yes, manager. I agree. 3P, it's the big thing in the Championship League. But I agree with you on one thing, and I wanted to show you how much how much mentality means to be a professional, and how much manager is responsible for that in the young players. Name me any sport, in any sport, the biggest goats, like one of the biggest considerable goats, like Michael Jordan, Serena Williams, what's the name, Djokovic,
Tom Brady.
Did anybody knows the stories with the parents?
The parent pushed them, I think.
No, the parents, they all saying that the parents are assholes.
Yeah,
the
I
parents
know
are
he's
assholes.
Yeah.
They always pushing them. Like, look, if you don't know, you don't know. But the parents are assholes towards their kids because they know what's the. You can't be nice. Like, you can't be nice and reach that mentality level. You have to be asshole to be that specific mentality player. And I think Daniel is what he's saying. If you put the proper manager in it, he will make those potential what we have, because they are potential. They do not have established players. We have potentials. And if you baby him, for me, it's Para is exactly what this generation is problem with. The team with all
parents.
all the trophies. I made my daughter cry. My wife was pissed at me. She came out of state competition. She's like, "Oh, Daddy, we got. I think we got the second." I was like, "So what the fuck? That's like, you loser." She started crying. My wife was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Because you can't say that.
Yeah, I want him to be a winner. I want her to be a winner, not
I
a
didn't
loser.
call her loser. I said you. Well, I said y'all losers because.
If you say,
but she wouldn't cry. My wife wouldn't. My wife wouldn't pissed. I didn't have.
My wife wouldn't pissed
because of it.
But if your daughter turns out to be a winner, you got the W in the end.
Look, I'm telling you, you have to put this thing like in the thing. She comes in like, "Oh, I had the math test 94." I was like, "Okay, where's the 100?
Well, see,
what did you
have to
miss?
understand is this, bro. Everyone is. I think you need a mixed bowl of like everything, right? Everyone is different. Whatever gets you, because we already don't have these top players. Whatever gets you to the top, gets you to the top. I don't mind it. Like you were saying, like the top players and different. Steph Curry's mom and dad, super nice to them. He loves them, talks about them all the fucking time. So his background is a little bit different. Bron didn't even have his dad in his life, right? And his mom was overprotective, super nice. He's super nice, still one of the greatest players of all time. Whatever gets you there, gets you there. But I do think outside of your personal upbringing, in the management point of view, I agree with you 100%. You need a manager that knows what's required for each player to get the best out of them. If he needs to put an arm around this player and tell them, listen,
yeah,
it's still the best, it's good. Or if he needs to just, whatever this player does, you don't give them praise, right? Because you know they're going to want to do better every other game.
Of course it is. If you need to know the person you're talking to. Some, like for example, with Avodar, I cannot say with Avodar, it's too sensitive. I have to make a different approach to her if she wants to be accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But look, again, I'm gonna bring another conversation. What do athletes that accomplish something in their life? What do they say about the first manager or first players or first coaches, first managers, what do they all have something in common? They always say he was like my father to me.
Or like a parent.
A father figure. You see what I'm saying?
Because you know what it is?
People don't get this.
Because they knew that what that kid needed, because they had a crazy parent, wasn't another crazy coach.
Exactly.
Was something else. So what we usually get, and what Jose has probably turned into now, is he only sees one side of management now, which is the harsh. You need a manager who understands how to do everything, who can go crazy on them if need be, can put the arm around them, can break down tactically what's wrong with them. Whatever that player needs to get better, they understand what they need to do. And that's why I want Zizou, because I feel like he understands.
Look, with Mike Tyson, specifically with Mike Tyson, because I think he's brought up in the life was, for me, was one of the most important, like as a human. Like, he was menace. Guess what kind of man? What kind of first person he coached? He's the quietest. He leveled him. He wasn't asshole to Mike Tyson. You see what I'm saying? The life, the streets, because Mike Tyson didn't have parents. Streets were made Mike Tyson, who's Mike Tyson is. But the boxer coach, the first coach, he's like Potter. You see what I'm saying? Like, he was leveled him. You see what I'm saying? He leveled him. He's the one, like Daniel saying, he's the one that put the hand around him and tried to put him, concentrate that anger on the face, on this guy's face. And you see the beast wake up when he goes to the ring. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about in the manager. This is one-on-one. In football, of course, it's harder because you have 25 and 6 people on the squad. I agree with Daniel completely. But it's something that needs to be done at this young age, because this young age of a player, for some reason, I think it's like way too much cuddling for me. Way too much cuddling. That's it.
Yeah,
but
big up ZFC Zorro as well, my guy. Appreciate the donation, saying you guys are the only Chelsea fans that speak the truth. Big up to you, Lewis and Alex. Potter out. Big up, Potter out. Big up, my guy. Love for the love. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it, my friend. Jimmy, we'll go to you. Your thoughts on a potential captain for the next few games? Who would you want and why? James, Sterling, and Kante are the biggest names being said so far.
I go with Reece. Reece James. He's one of our own, they say, right? Can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Go with Reece.
Well, we could go wrong with the other guy who's one of our own, but I won't say too much. If he resigns, I'm going for the armband. But yeah, as of right now, I think there's too many issues off the pitch for that.
Yeah, he don't even want to sign right now. So
yeah, not right now.
It's partially our own.
I think you have to have experience. I think you have to have experience as a captain. I think Sterling is the best for Chelsea right this minute.
Especially with where we are.
That's not a bad shout.
Really best place for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's not
Sterling
a bad shout.
For me is to tell you the truth, I don't know. It's like we will never know why Azpilicueta was. But based on what people are talking about it in the training ground, Azpilicueta was the most one is how you say it, the one that unsatisfied. Even from Lampard, when Lampard used to play with Azpilicueta.
He says like everything, like he'd be fuming if we lost, even a game of ping pong.
And who was
took it personal.
Azpilicueta was like that? It was Mikel who's like that. Mikel was the same thing as Azpilicueta on the training ground. I forgot who said it. But it was Hazard. Hazard said one time. I think it was Hazard.
Yeah, you saw the interview the other day where Obi Mikel said Hazard is the laziest footballer he's ever played with.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what Hazard said about Mikel. Like, who was the most strictest out of all in the training ground? I think it was him, and he said Mikel. He's like, Mikel was gonna kill you if you put the pass to his feet 2 feet wider than it's supposed to be. He will tell you that, like, he will kill you. He will get so upset if you mispass it to him. He will be like pissed. But man, I miss Mikel. What a freaking player, man!
I miss that whole team.
Nah, I mean, like, I just. People don't if I speak, but
yeah, we could use him to sit in front of that back line and let Enzo work. Hey,
well, you know what we will call him? Sideman passes. Watch it is.
which is that's what we need right now. But just not Jorginho though, because Jorginho can't run.
It's not only about the running. It's more than just running. I will give Jorginho credit. Jorginho knows how to be in this position. He just never had it in his physique. But you can increase your physique. And
he just
never
chose not
bothered.
to. Yeah, he chose not to.
He never
yeah.
bothered, and it drove me nuts. Because
just like Havertz. That's why I don't understand how Havertz is basically the same weight when he got here. That's bananas.
How many players had to adjust to the Premier League? They said, "Oh yeah, you gotta be a
all
little bit stronger.
They
you
all
gotta
say
get
it. Yes.
physical. You gotta get more weights on you to actually play in this league." How many players said that?
They all
say they need to
man.
gain weight to play in this league.
Havertz looked the same. He didn't put on a stone. That's what y'all call it, right? Stones. He didn't put on a stone.
Makalele is. I understand why comparison is common between Makalele, but I don't want to disrespect Makalele if they called the possession after him and everything, but for me, Mikel was the definition of the Premier League at that time. The Premier League was different at that time, and I don't like Mikel was Makalele was more like Real Madrid than Chelsea. To be fair,
Makalele is the reason he's a reason.
Desailly with everybody like Desailly is one of the greatest defenders in the world history, but like he's Chelsea legend, but he's not as Chelsea legend as he was before he came to Chelsea. He was the name before the Chelsea. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you like. Anyway, like got me all nostalgic and shit about the
nostalgia.
Go watch a Christensen comp.
I think it's a little different.
Christensen, what? Yo, Lewis, he's a wicked person.
History.
I respect Maldini.
Jimmy Spliff, you will be surprised, but I actually rate him more defender. Like he was for me is the second best defender beside John Terry at the
who?
Christensen.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah, John Terry. Then I will pick the best.
What?
As a quality player, if he was for me, it was him. Technical ability, he was the one of the best.
You know,
but
look, if he was, hold on a second, and I will explain.
I don't want to engage with this, please.
Don't engage. I will not say that. I'm saying like it never worked out. I'm saying that he could have been one of those players if he would have been same age as John Terry and he will brought up at the same time. This partnership is exactly how the partnership of the two center backs should be. Cavallo.
But that style mixed with his style. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
The two styles blended. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So for
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So for me, the way they technically, to all respect to John Terry, but John Terry struggled against the techie players. Like the ones with quick short feet, he struggles with them. You see what I'm saying? Like
when he was 35.
Yeah. But this is why you individual defender, Daniel, you know me. I don't do one versus one. For me, it's always either two or four, as like you know what I'm saying, partnerships as a defense. You have to think of defensive structure, not just one individual. But what I'm saying is, if Christensen was brought up at the same time as John Terry, and he would have been the same, I bet you, he will be on the same level as what's his name, as Cavallo, or whoever played beside John Terry on the right.
I totally agree.
It's just my opinion. You can shoot it or not.
I think that's crazy to even say.
JT
Carvalho was the perfect partner for John Terry if he ever had one. Aggressive.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying. I think you misunderstand him. I think you misunderstand him. I think you misunderstand him. Is a player versus what I thought Christensen could have been as a technical.
But like I don't. That's like you creating the perfect center back in your head.
Yeah, because I rate Christensen as a technical ability as a defender.
Yeah, a lot of people have technical ability as defenders. Like Ferdinand had more technical ability. All you're saying about Christensen, no, than Terry.
What?
He had even more technical ability than even Terry. But Terry was
Ferdinand, yes. That's why they made the best partnership. Ferdinand and Terry.
But Terry was still better than him because as an all-round center back, he had all the attributes, enough of them, and his leadership was at a different level. He was still better than him. But technical-wise, if you want to build a prototype and say, I want my center back to be fast, this is why people like Van Dijk, right? I want him to be fast. I want him to be strong. I want him to be technically good, right, left foot, and blah, blah, blah. You build a Van Dijk type player. But that's ignoring the one thing that you said early on, which is the mentality of the player. You can't transfer that. You can't transfer that player to player.
I agree with that. Of the mentality part is you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is
that's probably the biggest part because all these guys technically are usually similar.
You forgot the biggest thing that I said it earlier. That mentality can transfer from that spine. Remember what I said that?
You're saying Terry would have transferred the mentality to Christian.
Of course. You don't think it's possible?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry.
Nah, come on. Are you kidding me?
Daniel.
Are you kidding me? In sports?
Oh, my
What do you mean?
word,
You don't think players feed off of other players' electricity?
When did I say that?
But that's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
He's saying that Terry, the energy that John Terry brought would have made Christensen have to step up and meet him there. He would have had to bring up his energy to meet Terry's energy. He would have had to match it.
And after a while, Terry would have to match Christensen's energy. Game's a game.
Shut it, Lewis. Like, let's. You see, I'm already pushing people already going on me with that. But
if you're saying Terry could.
I just want to see the people.
Could he have won a league title with Terry? 100%. Because Cahill won league titles with Terry next to him. You know what I'm saying? Terry drug Cahill to a title. He drug damn near Zuma to a fucking title. So Terry could win a title with Terry. But
he won.
Carvalho was already individual.
You forgot that AC won the title with Chelsea.
But I know Carvalho.
He's won it all, man.
Carvalho was different. Even he was already that leader. He was already that guy.
Yes, because he came as accomplished player.
Come on, it's different.
Yes, Daniel he's accomplished player. He came from already winning the Champions League.
No, I'm saying mentally though, because he was the master of the dark arts, bro. He will foul you, and there's no card, not even a foul.
How old was the Cavalier when he came to Chelsea, Daniel?
Probably like 29.
Yeah, I was about to say he was almost 30, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I get what you're saying. I'm not saying Christensen wouldn't have been great as well and gotten up to that level. I'm saying their partnership would never be as good as the Terry Carvalho because of all those factors that I just mentioned.
Of course it is. But that's the only factor I'll accept from that is I don't have the proof. You do have the proof. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's my opinion.
15 goals, 4 seasons.
Yes, yes. I understand. You have the receipts for that because that actually happened.
Yeah, while the other guy, when it was time to leave, was
all I can say is look at the players that stayed with John Terry for long term. And how successful are they? And I'm based on that. If you would have had that kind of quality of the player beside John Terry, you could have had the best partnership in the center back for ages. Because look at Lampard, look at Czech, look at Drogba. That partner, that John Terry, that spine I don't know. People think I'm doing
what you're trying to say is that even imagine Ziyech played with Hazard, man. Like, can you imagine that? Ziyech
that's not what he's saying.
No, this is the biggest misunderstanding.
That is what he's saying.
Havertz was never a fast player, so for him, Ziyech is no need.
Yeah, I don't know when that was a shit comparison.
That was a shit comparison, man.
It was.
The only comparison it would have worked if it was Manchester City and Sane from the one that left for Germany. That's the partnership you need.
Oh,
Ziyech in that partnership.
Sign it right now, bro. I want to sign out this club right
see
now,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Bring him in.
Oh, you see
Couple
what
100
you
million
see?
on the table, bro.
My
I don't
God,
even
man.
play like that anymore.
Yeah, but you like this is why I'm saying like Hazard is
I mean,
not
we've
the
got it with
thing.
Sterling. We've got it
Hazard
with
was
Sterling.
never a fast Sterling when he's used to run that.
He can still do it
Timo
now. He's just
Werner,
not giving
man.
it.
That back post.
Timo Werner, but we never
Yeah, but
did it.
Timo Werner had
Yeah, the
zero
back
end
post.
product, so
Yeah.
useless.
Timo Werner was just missing. Listen,
But yeah, now Ziyech can go and play with Ronaldo now.
I think Italy is the perfect thing for him. I
It's okay,
think
he's
for
not going
him,
anywhere, don't worry.
for him to play beside that that's
Habibi.
Inter Milan. Inter Milan. What's his name? That Argentinian beside Lukaku. What was his name?
Martinez. Yeah.
Yeah, him to play with Martinez in the same team, or Mbappe at PSG.
Or hold on. So do we all agree? Back to the captain.
Any world-class manager,
all
Alex, just
agree.
say it. Or player.
We all agree for leadership reasons. We need to get Rice. Lewis, I need you to say it, bro.
No.
We need what?
We need Declan Rice, mate.
For what?
I mean, if he's under 70 million,
No. I don't want no qualifiers or proclivities. Just tell me you need Declan Rice.
Why
Nah,
you
we
love
need
these
Conte.
English midfielders, bro?
Yeah, wait.
He left from his out, man.
I didn't do anything. I think it's his controller.
You asshole.
Lautaro, there we go, not Martinez.
He's back. Say it, man. Come on.
That's a name, man. Lautaro
Yeah,
Martinez.
I mean,
Martinez,
Rice could come
Martinez,
into this
Martinez,
midfield.
yeah.
Rice could come into this
You know he's the perfect guy for this. Bro.
I'll take Rice at this
we need
point.
Lavia. We need Lavia. Kone. I don't mind with that.
Look, to let Enzo.
Isn't Rice more box to box?
You're talking about Lavia.
But that's what we're looking. We're not playing a defensive sitting midfielder anymore.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Lavia pushed down Enzo.
Lavia, baby,
times.
that's the one.
2 fucking times. He took his forearm and shoved. Yo, Enzo, all I seen was the bottom of them. The studs was up, bro.
Rice. Listen, man, Lavia is cool and all that, but the kid is 19.
So what does that mean?
If that's what you want, go ahead. But I just
so
don't.
At Declan Rice's age, now what's on his CV? Same shit Lavia got, nothing. So that age don't even matter.
Less.
Also, it's about CV.
No, but you saying about his age as if that means something. We're going off his performance.
Right?
We're going off his performances.
He's been a captain for a long time.
I heard you talking about.
But he's a captain of a shit team, so it don't matter.
Oh my god, you just emotional.
He was the one who had the sort who was saying that.
Why do you dissolve the conversation to just emotional?
I know Darko real well.
Yo, you said he's the captain, so he's the captain of West Ham. Big deal.
I know how.
How?
Big deal.
Oh,
I wouldn't
backstage.
say it.
Yeah, no worries. Forget it.
But
no one reveals their sources. I understand.
And he was right, and I was surprised.
Yeah, so was I. But like, I saw Matt Law and Simon Phillips report the same thing he was reporting like 6 hours after. It's like, cool.
But
So
he's not saying that he wants out. He's saying that he's not happy with the situation at Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
Which is completely different.
Who said that?
Sterling.
No, did you see the latest report? Before I came on here, I just read it. His representative said that's all BS.
Yeah.
No,
that's
him
what
wanting
we said.
to leave is BS. Him being angry with Potter, not BS.
It's a real thing. He's
Oh
saying
well,
that he's not happy. I
losing,
don't think it's
but they was
angry.
making it seem like, oh yeah, he's gonna be at Arsenal.
Transfer
like, come on,
request.
man.
Yeah, that's not happened.
Yeah,
but you can spin it into that. That's why it's like it's clearer.
That's the proper journalism there.
I'm about to say that's a good journalist. Yeah. Now he turned it into clickbait.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For me, I think I was underestimate Sterling. I think that with the way when he played under Tuchel the first game, he didn't play like that at City. I don't even remember him playing like that.
No, he did play like that. He played like that.
No. I didn't. He played like that. I didn't expect him to play like that in the shittier team.
Yeah, he was playing. He was doing his thing,
saying?
man. Yeah, I was.
See what I'm saying, Daniel?
That's why, Alex, and that's why I said we see it a little bit differently, right? I just
Yeah.
I don't like this bullshit. Oh, I'm playing with this guy. I don't give a shit who you're playing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If you're who you are,
you don't bring the standards down because the standards around
you raise the person next to you.
Exactly.
No, I don't agree with that fully. That if you who you are, that's not true.
You can.
That's proven. No, it's been proven. If you take some people out of a certain system, they're not who they are. You put them in that system, and they thrive.
You don't see them stop and becoming that. You see what I'm saying?
I'm saying the best of the best systems don't matter a lot of the time.
Well, but I don't think nobody's calling Sterling the best of the best.
Yeah, and what's required for Chelsea to win is the best of the best. I don't know how that's not clear now. We've never won a league title without having the best players in the fucking league. If he's not the best players in the league, we're not winning a title with him starting for us. That's the reality.
And we didn't win titles having the best players in the league at every position. Now y'all chat fuckery.
He's talking about every position, but he's
but you can't say we can't win a league title with him in the starting lineup. I fuck with y'all chat, brother, because teams have won a league title with him in the starting lineup.
You're getting really emotional. You gotta relax.
Dog, stop chat fuckery, dog. You're talking to a grown ass man. That psychology don't work, man. My son got married this year. That shit don't work with me, bro. Come on, man. That shit don't work with me. I know. I watched this. I've been watching this show. I've been watching this for years. I'm used to this nigga. I'm used to this nigga. I know how he act. I know this motherfucker. I'm telling him now he can save that shit for somebody else. That shit don't work with me.
I'm saving it for you. It's the perfect for you.
No, it ain't perfect for me. Not perfect for your gal. But that shit ain't gonna work with me. Nah, not at all, bro.
I'm gonna lose us down. Stop fucking yelling.
Yeah, okay. That you think? Okay, you feel better? You feel better? You creaming in your little brief? You creaming in the front of your pants? Look at you feel good. I called somebody a little ass. You creaming in your pants?
Always with the gate.
Oh, you sound like you watch wrestling, don't you? That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. Listen here, brother. That's what he sound like. What you gonna do when I put these spikes? Shut the fuck up, man. If you see me in person, you stick out your hand and shake my hand. Shut the fuck up. You wouldn't do shit. I hear you do that all the time with these dudes on here. That shit don't work with me, man.
No, Daniel is no, Jimmy. I think you got somebody else's. That's not Daniel. Daniel.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I think you got them wrong with somebody else. Daniel
Jimmy,
is actually not the kind of person.
Nah, this fake shit he talking right here. He can say that shit. I'm not that nigga, bro. Say that shit. I'm not that nigga, man. Say that shit. Talk that shit to your father, B. You got daddy issues. I'm not your father.
You're not nobody.
I raised my kids. My kids have been raised, bro. I don't play with people's kids. Go talk to your father. Go talk to your daddy. Go talk to your daddy, not me. Go talk to your daddy.
I'll talk to yours.
Okay, talk to him. You finished, bitch ass nigga?
Your dad's a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I know he is. What is your mother?
And your kids.
Watch your mouth. 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 Just show some respect. My kids ain't got nothing to do with this. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Just watch your mouth. Have some respect. Watch your mouth. My kids ain't got nothing to do with this.
Shut up.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. It's okay. Whatever.
You bitch.
Yeah, I know. Where your kids at?
I don't have.
You ain't got no kids, you lonely fuck.
I don't.
I know, cause you're a fucking loser.
I don't want one.
You're a fucking loser. What have you accomplished in life? You fucking loser. You got a laptop and a mic. You fucking loser. You're a loser. You're a loser. I got grown adult kids. I got a son that probably. I got a 23-year-old son that lives on his fucking own.
You're yelling.
Yeah, nigga. I am yelling at your bitch ass. You fucking pussy. You think I'm one of these niggas you can talk tough to on here, you bitch ass nigga? I spit in your fucking face, you fucking. Hey yo, don't play with me, you fucking pussy.
He's a bitch.
Go climb back in your mama, my youth, and fuck back over. I want to your body, man. Suck your mama body, boy. I want to your pussy. I'm to your body, boy. Me a bad man. Me licking at your face, pussy. Go suck your mama. Yeah, I know. Go suck your big pussy, mama, my youth. That me I tell you. I want to you. Go suck your mama, you pussy.
Jimmy, Daniel, let's calm down.
Jimmy, chill. Jimmy, Habibi, chill.
I don't even argue with dudes like you. I'll make my son beat you the fuck up. Fuck is you talking about? I don't even argue with you. I will have my son would beat you the fuck up. I would sit down and watch.
Habibi, chill.
Send him
Daniel,
on
chill,
What's wrong
Daniel.
with you about dummy mission? My son would beat you. My 17-year-old son would beat you the fuck up. I bet you.
Son would end up somewhere you don't want him to.
Yeah, he'll beat you the fuck. You ain't never do shit. You a fucking geek. You a fucking geek. I hear you on this thing every day. You are a fucking geek. You are a fucking geek. You are a fucking nerd. You never came off your porch and did anything. You are a bitch. You are a bitch.
Jimmy,
you
chill,
are
bro.
a bitch.
Yo, Jimmy,
let's calm down.
Alex, I know these pussies. Alex, he can't talk to me. He don't know nothing about me. Nigga, you a bitch ass nigga. I slap the spit out of your fucking mouth.
Prove it to me.
You little bitch. You's a bitch.
Prove it to me.
You's a bitch. Where you from? Where you live?
California. Prove it to me.
Oh, California. Where?
Long Beach.
Where?
Long Beach. Prove it to me.
Oh, man, if you don't get your bitch ass out of here, you a skateboarder. You ride a fucking skateboard and kick hacky sack. You bitch. You's a bitch.
Prove to me I'm a bitch.
You's a bitch. You kick fucking hacky sack, nigga. Fuck out of here. You kick hacky sack, you pussy. Fuck wrong with you? You bitch ass nigga. Go on my social media. I don't hide shit. Fuck wrong with you? I'm wow easy to find, nigga. I travel the world. I'm a fucking DJ. I travel the world. I'm a professional DJ, bitch. Go follow my page and go find me when you ready. And come look for me.
Fuck your page.
Fuck wrong with you? Fuck you and your mother and her mother. Fuck is you think you talking to, you bitch ass nigga?
Come on.
You talking to a grown ass man, you fucking pussy. Fuck wrong with you?
Jimmy, bro. Yo, Jimmy, chill. Jimmy.
Yo,
Daddy, shut up, man. Chill out.
I don't even understand what is the what.
I have no idea how this started. I don't have no idea how this started
either.
Yo, chill. Everyone chill.
Everyone take five. Everyone take five. Everyone take
Everyone
five.
What's wrong with this nigga, yo? I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to, yo.
Jimmy, chill, bro.
Now apologize, you bitch.
Jimmy, you understand you're still a bitch, right? And your kids.
Apologize, you bitch.
Tell your family your bitches. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. You sound. You argue like a bitch.
You know
you argue like a bitch. Your entire family. I know you are, but what am I? You sound like a fucking bitch. You can't even argue like a grown man.
I'm asking you to prove it to me. I'm a bitch.
You are a bitch. You play hacky sack.
Prove it.
Fuck is you talking about?
Fuck a hacky sack.
You ride skateboard. I bet you got a skateboard, don't you? That's right. You can't even answer. You got a fucking skateboard. You're a fucking skateboarder, yo. I'll beat the shit out of you.
What the? Everyone chill. Jimmy, chill.
Hey, what are you talking about? You ride skateboard,
Jimmy, bro.
You ride skateboard.
Yeah, that's cool. Skateboard, that's cool. Proof
I know, because that's what you do.
Hey, Lewis, show the video I sent you, Lewis.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not built like that, nigga. You's a bitch.
I know. I'm all that. I'm all that.
Jimmy, I swear, I think you're misunderstanding who Daniel is. Like,
no, you don't know what Daniel did. No, it ain't about what he said before. It's what he said just now. Fuck Daniel.
No, I don't think you. When you saying that Daniel comes over here all the time, I don't think it's Daniel.
No, I'm talking about when he talk about that bullshit that he said like he's some big, like some grown man for me. He doesn't talk to me like that.
He doesn't even know what he's saying. He's had this in his heart the entire time. Emotional ass bitch ass.
Yo, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't know you like that. I have nothing in my heart for you. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Go ride your skateboard. Kick push.
I ride my skateboard and I'll still beat your ass.
Kick push. Nobody with a skateboard has a winning fighting record, you fucking pussy. Kick push. Kick fucking push. Kick push. Hey, Alex, have you ever walked in the park and seen a group of skateboarders and thought, I'm going to turn the other way? Are you out of your fucking mind? You ride the skateboard. Fuck wrong with you.
Oh my God.
Jimmy, you want some shisha, Jimmy? It's okay, calm down.
I know these type of bitch. He lives in Long Beach.
I understand.
He lives in Long Beach, California. Like that's not where it's at. He's a good kid. He grew up middle class, both parents. A 2-car garage with a little dog, a fucking dog named Toto, a little proper white dog.
What kind of dog?
You took a bus to school.
I bet you took a bus to school.
You took buses to school, man.
No, we didn't. I walked.
Andrew, I don't know about you. I walked.
I fucking walked.
You still walk.
Fuck, I walked to school, man.
I walked.
Andrew.
You took a bus.
Context
capitalists. You took a bus.
For me to go to school.
I had to walk 5 hours with Alex.
Nah, my driver.
I didn't walk 2 miles 5 hours, you lazy bum. Who walks 2 miles 5 hours?
5 hours for 2 fucking miles? What the fuck are you doing?
Ziyech, come on, man. Maybe Ziyech needed some skateboard.
Yo, at least we got
Ziyech, you needed a fucking bus.
I needed it, bro.
Your slow ass should have been on a bus, a short yellow one.
Oh, sure.
Wait, how did this happen, man?
Jimmy, you want some?
Nah, because you tried to talk tough to me, man. I'm not that dude. Don't talk that tough shit to me, man.
Listen, Jimmy. You want some shisha? Then you want some shisha? It's okay. I'll get Ziyech to supply you a lifetime of shisha.
No. The stream is going to end, and Jimmy's going to have to prove it to you because you know he's grown and he's old and he's all that. I'll come off my screen and all that. You prove it to me.
What are we gonna have, a virtual fight? Shut up. What are you supposed to get on Xbox? Prove what? How the fuck I'm gonna prove it, dickhead? You're gonna prove it to me. You're gonna prove it. You're gonna come on. You're gonna come on Xbox right now.
New York, right?
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck is you talking about, dickhead? About prove it. Prove what? I don't have to prove. Bro, I'm a fucking old man now. I don't have to prove shit.
I know you're an old bitch. I know you've been a bitch all your life.
Yeah, I know all of that too. But you ride skateboard, and you still ride skateboard.
What's wrong with skateboards, man?
Because he's a fucking geek. Fuck you mean? What's wrong with skateboards?
I don't even ride skateboard.
Well, you name one cool person that you know that rides skateboard.
I don't know one person who knows.
All right, that's my point, Kai. That's my fucking point.
Yo,
Not one.
Jimmy.
Europe is cold, man.
Deep out, bro. Breathe in, breathe out, bro. Chill, Jimmy.
Because he keep talking. He be talking all this
bro,
stuff.
it's over, bro. It's all good. Chilling. Everyone's chilling.
I ain't got no problem with the kid. He just need to stop talking that tough shit. I'm not that dude. That's I'm not beat for that.
Tony Hawk, to be fair.
Hey, go ahead. How you gonna stop him?
That's too far, man. Bart Simpson does it as well.
How is it gonna stop me to say what I have to say though? He's a bitch.
Okay. You guys we all bitches. We all bitches. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm a bitch.
We're not those bitches. What are you? Shut up.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Yo, Alex, we're all bitches, bro. Man. No, man, we all bitches in this bitch.
No,
okay.
Ziyech, you're my bitch.
You
No, we're all bitches, bro.
No, hold on a second. Fatur is Ziyech's bitch because he's the one that carried his balls on his neck.
He had his balls on his neck. Yeah, you a bitch for real.
Show the video I sent you, bro. Show the video, bro.
Look, and he's proud of it. And you see, Fatur is proud of it.
Yeah, what the fuck is this video you want me to
Bro, if you can show it. It will calm everyone down, bro.
Your history afterwards, man. That's all I'm saying.
If you can show it.
This shit. What the?
This way, hey Jimmy, watch the video, bro. It'll calm you down. Daniel, you too, man. It'll calm you guys down, bro.
Yo, bro, if you don't get this fucking metrosexual video out of here,
bro, it'll calm you down, bro. Look. It'll calm you guys down. Look.
What the fuck is this shit?
Ain't Hakimi accused of the R word?
Bro, it's gonna calm Daniel down.
Get Hakimi off my screen, please.
Yeah. Hakimi was,
yeah. Hakimi and the owner of the team. It's like they was hanging together.
Yeah, you see, calm everyone down now. See, everyone calm everyone down.
Because people are like shocked. What the fuck?
No, it actually did work. It actually did work.
Yeah, Jimmy, I got you, bro.
Danny, I'm sorry you was the bitch. I apologize. I didn't know you was a bitch. And I apologize.
It's okay, I accept it. As long as your children are watching their dad be a bitch online.
No, actually they're not. They're not here right now.
He's 17. He's watching you be a bitch.
No, he's at school, dickhead.
He's watching like my dad is a bitch.
What does he study at school, man? What do kids study nowadays, man?
I have no fucking idea. As long as the grades say A's, I don't give a fuck.
He's a bitch. That's how he's feeling right now.
You sound so sad, bro.
What to you though? You know what I'm saying?
It's all
How
good.
can anybody be happy, bro? Chelsea, I can't remember last time we won a game, bro. When is the last time we won a game, man? When was Bournemouth, man? When was
January.
Bournemouth?
Palace.
15th of January, was it?
That's crazy, bro.
We're never
Big
gonna
up
win again.
Goyem. Big up Goyem saying this is the worst season of Top Boy ever. Safe.
Yo, are we gonna fucking score? I don't even want to win anymore. I just want to go. I just want to fucking go.
We will beat Leeds. We'll beat Leeds 2-0.
You ever watching
not
like
really league.
England against one of those small islands, and then it'd be like 11-0, and then they score and celebrate? That's me. I don't give a fuck what's the score. When we
Bro,
put
you
a
know-
goal in the back of the net, I'm jumping up and down like a fucking special ed kid. I swear to God.
Especially when
Lewis,
Lewis,
you know Artyom, yeah? Artyom who leaves you like a super chats. This guy, he's been betting $100 every time Chelsea lose. He won $300 for the last 3 games, man. Artyom, if you're there, bro,
That's
confirm
a
it, man.
bad odds, man. How did he won 300 betting on every past 3 games?
The Chelsea will lose. That's
Oh,
what he's been.
That Chelsea
he
will
bets,
lose.
Hold on
Yeah.
a second. He bets that Chelsea will. Oh,
Yeah,
so
he won
he's
$100
losing the
for every
bets,
game,
not
man.
winning the bets.
Yeah. But he's winning.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
He said he wants Chelsea to lose, bro. And the odds are high, man, because these guys don't fucking know how shit Chelsea is, man. They just so he won $300.
You see, that's the problem. I don't think Chelsea is bad. I think the manager is bad.
Yeah,
that's
the
why
manager's
Chelsea is
bad. I think
I think the morality
give
around the
them a
team is
non-English,
just
non-English
dropped
talented
bad
manager.
too.
These guys, they blast, bro.
Yeah, after this, I would never want to see an English manager at Chelsea.
Bro,
Right
after
now,
Lampard,
I'll
I
just
never
do
wanna see
for a
English
fucking
manager.
new
I'm surprised
manager
this one
bounce. I
got
don't
here,
care.
man.
We could just hire 4 new managers for the rest of the year and get a new manager bounce for the rest of the year.
It's not drug.
Every 3 games, hire a new fucking manager and get us out of this season.
Remember when we got what's his name? Remember when we got Potter and we said new manager bounce?
We never had that.
We never.
No,
had
we got
that,
it.
bro.
No, we got it. Didn't he go like 3? He won his first 3 Prem games.
Yeah.
His first
No.
3 Prem games, he won them.
He hasn't won 3 Prem games.
No, he didn't won 3
Won four,
Premier
he won
League games.
four.
No,
League
well, his
games
first
this
3 games. How went? Something with 3.
No, he
No,
drew,
won
he
four-
drew the
he
first
won
game.
He
four Premier
won
League
a
games
League
since
Cup.
he's been here.
He won League Cup game, UCL game, and maybe one Premier League
He
game.
never won the
Okay,
League
yeah,
Cup
that's
game.
what it was.
We got
That's what it
knocked out
was.
by Man City.
Yeah, man. Remember when me and Lewis, man, I thought it's okay, man.
What does that
Celebrate.
mean,
You know?
bro? Remember,
His first game
we
was
just name
Salzburg.
names, bro.
We drew 1-0.
Yeah.
It's not a
Remember when
story.
Aspie made us?
Yeah, that story was real weird, bro.
Bro, this story you just
just
named
ended.
Yo,
Curtis,
what's the
bro.
sofa?
Shit
Yeah,
story,
it
bro.
makes me feel like something happened that
I
we don't
want
want to hear
round 2
about.
with the sofa. Me and you.
We are a mockery. Like,
It was like you was about to tell us something, and then you realized, like, nah, I don't think I should tell that story, and you stopped. What did they do to you, Ziyech? You can tell us. You're in the safe
Bro,
place.
I don't think I can say it,
Ziyech
bro.
just can't tell stories, bro. That's how it is.
Yo,
man. He
it's
sucks at telling stories.
480 people watching. Why is likes are so low? It's only
Because they're
380.
bitches.
yeah, come on, guys.
309. Come on.
Idiots.
Run the likes up, people. Run the likes up. I
Run
know
the
there's
likes
a few
up.
new.
Run the
people
lights
here
up,
too.
and somebody gonna beef after this, though. That's for sure.
Nah, no more beef. No more beef. Too much black on black crime. I apologize, Daniel.
Oh!
Too much black on black crime. We should be
No
uniting
comment,
in here, brother.
No comment.
Somebody said, somebody posted earlier comment saying it's on the Black History Month. I was like, it's
Yeah,
March
Black
1st,
History
man.
Month. We in here
March,
fighting
bro.
like two.
It's not. Today is the March 1st.
It's still our month.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck that.
It's like Women's Month or something, bro.
Have some awareness, card.
Hold on.
You talk about fucking awareness, bro. Shut your mouth, man. The last person who ever talked
Hold on a
about
second.
awareness
What,
is you,
Daniel?
man.
Wait, what are you saying, Daniel?
You guys, you broke motherfuckers still pay to pick you up.
Carly.
What?
Fix your internet, bro.
Talking about broke.
Fatur, you who name ice cream fucking flavors by colors, talk to me about awareness, bro. Shut up, man.
What ice cream you having? Pink.
These guys still kick me off.
No, Daniel, your Wi-Fi was met. What were you saying?
Hey, where you going?
Say
Get
sorry.
back
No,
here.
come back and say sorry.
He said his name is ice cream flavors by the color, man. What flavor ice cream is that? White.
I want
Oh,
the
this
brown
guy
one.
gives a fuck
No.
what color it is.
Remember when he said he used to drink SO2?
No, CO2. CO2. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Fucking sipping on helium, bro.
I was
Shut
like,
your
what
mouth.
was your degree? What was your degree?
That is still 2021. Why are we talking about CO2? We all know that's a carbon dioxide. So it is what it is.
Yeah, how the fuck was you drinking it is the question. We know what it is.
I think that explains a lot that he's drunk it, given his past performances on stream.
Yeah. He talks about awareness, bro.
Man.
Does this video helped everyone?
Shut up,
No.
bitch.
What's the worst?
No, bro.
Why the fuck would you create that? What's the worst thing somebody ever created, bro? It's a
That's
waste.
some creep, man.
It was a good ending though. Ziyech was in jail. So
Yeah, it's just
Why Ziyech was in jail? It should be Hakimi.
Hakimi was in.
Yeah, Hakimi might be the one that ended
I saw Hakimi's married. I thought he
So
got
what?
married at last.
His wife and kids was out of town. That's what the report said. Hakimi didn't give a fuck.
care about vows and all that shit.
Yeah, like, come on.
Ziyech is married?
I don't know. Is Morocco allowed multiple marriages or no?
Oh yeah, good question.
If he's
Doesn't he live?
Yeah.
But isn't he like his nationality is?
He's Muslim, but that doesn't have nothing to do with the multiple
He's actually
marriages.
just
Depends.
Spanish.
Yeah, you're in Islam you're allowed 4, so
Like, is that all the Muslims? I don't know.
Was
Yeah,
No, not all of them.
if he's Muslim, yeah, he's allowed 4 wives.
But isn't it just the religious ones who do it though? Because I know a lot of people who are not
You don't
religious.
have to do it.
Anyway, it
Where
doesn't
do I
matter. What
convert?
I'm saying is, like, it's still like you can use a baseball bat and marry a girl. It's like
Exactly.
It's different kind of proposals nowadays. Like you hit the woman in the back of her head and grab her by the
Like
hair
Dragon,
and
like
pull
the
her over into the
Neanderthals.
cave.
Yeah, the
Pull her
cave
to the
they used to die.
Apparently,
You.
the Brentford striker. Apparently, he said he's agreed to the.
Yeah, he said he's guilty.
So he's gonna be might
Logic,
be
you
banned for 6
100%.
months.
Oh, Ivan
Right.
Toney?
Yeah, would you still sign him 6 months out?
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's a long time. But yeah, hell yeah, I'll
That's not
sign
a
him.
low. I thought he's gonna get a year.
I thought he was gonna get longer than that.
I think they told him
Actually,
if he pleads guilty, he's only gonna get 6 months.
Yeah, that's what I think they're gonna. If they
But
probably
he
already
already
discussed.
plead guilty.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, but Alex, that's probably why, because they told him if he does.
Yeah,
say
just
he's
plead.
guilty-
Yeah, if you plead
Yeah.
out, we
That-
give you a lesser term. Yeah.
Is it
He's probably
6 months
looking at-
of the
he's probably-
season or
he's probably
6 months
looking at what's
including
the best
preseason?
odds.
Because if
6
that's the
months.
case-
It doesn't matter. 6 months. It's from transfer window to transfer window.
Oh, that's good then. Oh, sign him. He's
What
gonna
are the
miss
odds on that, though?
preseason.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I think. Remember that I told you, sign him
Hell
and
of a
send him
player,
to the
man.
non-championship league, non UEFA leagues, and let him play over there. Doesn't matter where.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Send him
yeah.
to
The league
China.
that's not a part of
Send
UF.
him
I
to
know what you
China
mean.
on loan.
Yeah,
China
I know.
does not
To keep him
recognize
active. To keep him
Yeah.
active. Yeah. To keep him active.
Just send them on loan to China or one of those, and let them play for half a season.
He's gonna score 90 goals over there, man.
Well,
I feel like
why would he do it though? Like you're already rich, man. Why would you need to bet on?
No, it's not for his friends.
Because gambling is an addiction, man. Just like
could be for
porn.
his
Ask for
friends.
term.
He's doing it for his friend. His friend might be asking him.
Fatur,
Fatur, you
twisting the
said you
titties
want to
from the
fight.
fucking VAR, bro.
Oh man.
Fatur's catching strays left and right.
Is
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Are
He
you
has
at
no
work,
awareness,
Fatur?
bro.
Are you at work?
No, he's not working.
He's wearing
They
the...
kicked him out of the out of internship. Saying he's too dumb.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He just acts
Look at his picture, Ivy.
That's a kid from a movie. What's the name of that movie?
Balloon.
Oh yeah, Alex, you got kids. You know that movie. I forgot. You know that. Yeah, that movie. I think. Yeah.
The air balloon.
Just has asked me to pull this up. What he just tweeted
don't.
saying, had a debate on Carefree Lewis G's channel about captains and their effect on the team and manager. My position as a captain cannot overcome a poor manager. Of course, JT's name came up. He is the exception, not the rule. Hashtag winning. Hashtag Jester
Bro,
Damas.
I don't want GAT nowhere near Chelsea.
Yeah, we don't want him. If he's not
No,
gonna be
he's not
trying to.
saying bring JT to the club. He's talking about how a captain can't overcome a poor manager in terms of their mentality.
Bro, nobody
And
can
JT
overcome a poor manager because the manager decides everything, man.
Yeah, Don't really disagree with it. Big up to
I
Justice.
I think. Do we all rate Avram Grant?
Yes, I rate
No.
Grant. I rate Grant.
Yes.
Well, I don't.
I rate Grant. I think he's been just being.
I thought
it's been
JT. I
great.
thought JT overcame Avram Grant that season. So it's all good. Scolari.
Oh, big up. Zorro again with another super chat. Big up, my friend. Much appreciated. Say, Lewis, when you gonna get Crazy J on this? Who's Crazy
J?
Who the fuck is
You talking about?
Who the fuck
I
is
feel like
that
I
guy?
know you if you're talking about the J that I think you're talking about.
I never met Jay.
Oh, I know.
Stuart J.
Stuart J. He's talking about
Yeah,
Stuart
if you're
J.
talking about him, if he wants to hop on, he can hop on anyone.
Stuart J.
By
That
the
was
way,
hilarious, bro.
That's not only a JT. I can tell you so many captains that had a shitty what's the name managers, and they still did it. Company did not have all the great managers. He was still the good captain.
He had freaking what's that England guy? Oh no,
yeah, exactly. So there's a plenty of captains that had bad managers, and they still perform, even a team. So yeah, Jester, go back to the drawing board.
I said Christopher says that wasn't his initial point. The initial point is that everyone clashed with it. That everyone clashed with him was that no captain can change anything on the pitch.
Yes, you can.
Well, that's the one place you would think he could, have his influences on the pitch. Yeah.
Shall we just look at Steven Gerrard at Liverpool?
Oh wow, he went through Gerrard, he carried everything on his back.
Gerrard.
Should we just look at Frank Lampard away at Barcelona in 2012? Should we just look at that?
Yeah.
It can happen. I think the armband's more ceremonial than anything. If you're a good player, you're going to be able to step up and change the game in most days. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's. I think it's important.
No, it's that. Well, look at other countries, Alex. They just give it to the best player, don't they? Even if no one thinks they're captain material or not, they give it to the best player or the one with caps or something like that.
Not the successful teams. Usually, successful teams have tendency to get to the right person.
Right, but look at Belgium, right? They gave it to Eden Hazard at what? I mean, such a
he's not captain material.
No, but what I mean is Belgium gave him it because he's the best player.
He's nowhere near captain material.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the point is, like, he's a good player, but doesn't mean that he's a good captain.
No, that's what I mean. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like I think over here we make so much out of being a captain. It's not like in cricket or
that
or something like that. Well, they have to have.
I think it's more important than people think.
Of course, it's important.
To successful team, it's more important than not successful team.
Do you think it mattered that Aspie was captain when we won it 21? The championship.
And 21 was Aspie's one of the greatest centre backs.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't think it mattered that. I think without the captaincy, he still would have been the same player. I don't think it.
What do you mean? The Championship League in 21?
Yeah.
I think it was Jorginho more than Aspie.
No, but what I'm saying,
Jorginho was mostly captain on the pitch because Reece James was playing more.
He would have still gave the performances he gave. Do you know what I mean? It didn't up his game or anything like that. It just he was still.
No, it's not about upping his game. It's about upping the rest and getting them on.
Exactly. It's not about his.
But wait a minute, because I've heard on this streams multiple times that he's not the right captain. So what is it? Well, just generally on these streams, you've heard that he shouldn't be captain or stuff like that. He's not the leader we have or that we need. So what is it? Is it? I just think it's just that it's a performance thing. The captain's armband's just a decoration.
No, I think it's for example, and I'll say it again. Azpilicueta was never for me like the captain material. For a reason why, if you pick a good captain, you're gonna see consistency of the team, not consistency of the game, consistency of the team, no matter who it was. And he was one of those players that actually got from Lampard. He's the one that under Lampard's gun that did not approve Lampard and stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't think he was. For me, the good captain is gonna be playing and bring the team to the level of the club. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, it's not about how he will increase, how he will improve everybody. I'm not saying game in and game out. You can bring every game as individual game and try to prove the point that, yeah, but remember this game, he didn't do enough. But that's not how I look at the captaincy. I'm looking at this like a long period because there's always game 1.5 games. You know what I'm saying? Games are so many. You cannot. But in the general concession, that's how you should.
You know when I
the
think
captain.
captains. You know when I think captains matter most when the team's not very good. Do you know what I mean? If you look at
because usually when the captain is good and team doing good, it's invisible.
That's what I mean. So
Chelsea Club is delighted to announce the establishment of our new fan advisor. What a waste of fucking resources.
Well, the fan advisory thing.
Well, it's like to fuck the fans, bro. Look where we are in the fucking table, bro. I don't even remember what twins are like, man.
Look. If it's gonna be what's his name? What's his name? Matisse. Why does he call himself Ma?
I mean,
I asked myself that when I first started following him, but then I stopped caring.
No, it's his initials. That's
initials of his name.
Oh yeah. That's what it was.
Dots between the letters.
Yeah, he did. He can't buy. You know these young kids nowadays can't be bothered.
I like Matisse. Don't get me wrong. I
like Matisse too.
I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be probably like Matisse. The people will. Because he's who's the most popular? Rory Jennings is
Rory, man, come on.
No. Boo.
Nah, what most
Get
popular?
loose on there, man. Get loose on there.
I'd say Matisse.
You think so?
If you want to, but I think Matisse is top personally. Matisse or Eunice.
What about Eunice?
Yeah,
Well, you wouldn't go followers?
Eunice, then Matisse.
Yeah, Eunice. Eunice used to do YouTube stream like ages, like back in the.
Wasn't Eunice the one who came up with the Chelsea fans channel? Like he's the original one who had it.
No, that's Rory and
but hold on, but doesn't Rory go on?
100% Chelsea. Wasn't 100% Chelsea?
Yeah, but 100% Chelsea was owned by AFTV.
But that was before.
From the start.
Eunice was one of the first ones.
It was owned by AFTV.
Doesn't Rory go on TV in England? Does he end up on TV?
Louis never told us until like 6 months before everyone left. He just pretended he owned it. AFTV owned the whole thing. That's why everyone left. Well, that's not why everyone left. We left because of Louis. But yeah, they owned the channel.
AFTV owned Stephanie.
Stephanie? Huh?
No, Stephanie, you mean Sophie.
No, 100% Chelsea.
Oh, why are we talking this on air, man? Listen, you know this is who it's gonna be, right?
It's not like it's
not a secret.
No, but I know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Sophie Rose because she's always on ITV. She's literally on ITV.
No, they're not gonna put.
That's the reason why she's gonna be.
They're not gonna.
Okay, Alex.
This board they love.
Relax yourself, fam. Relax, fam.
She's
you're the one
turn your camera on, you fucking.
There's nothing wrong with her, but this board they love PR too much. They're not gonna put someone that will bring certain bad publicity to them. I do
like Anita.
Yeah, I like Anita. Yeah,
Anita's cool. Anita's cool. Yeah, she's safe for real. She's safe for real.
Get them in there.
She knows her ball. She knows her football.
Louis,
I rate Anita.
Why don't we put Louis in there?
Louis, you gotta get on TV, yo. You got the face for TV. You ain't got a hair on your face, bro. You gotta get on TV.
YouTube baby butts move.
Yeah, man. You gotta get you on TV, man.
That's why I still look young, though.
Yeah, while you still young, man, you gotta get on TV, bro.
But yeah, no, AFTV didn't own Chelsea fans channel. They owned 100%.
100% Chelsea.
Don't you guys feel like the Chelsea legend are not speaking it up enough with this bad form? They're all like hiding. I haven't heard it apart from Melchior, who said, "Yeah, Post is definitely out of his." All the other legends are not saying anything. Are they enjoying this?
I don't think they're ready to pile on yet. I think they just waiting to see for a little bit.
Because if they say anything about Potter, that ruins their chances to ever do something with Chelsea, man.
I wouldn't say that because Potter ain't got that much. They don't hold that much weight yet.
No, it's not Potter, Jimmy. It's Bowley. I think Bowley is.
But that's what I'm saying. They want to make sure it's to the point where they know Potter is gonna be out of there.
19.
Then they'll start saying something.
No. That's a tough one. I support like I'm a Lokomotiv fan. When it will be tough, but still
that was your childhood club that you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah,
Lokomotiv was the one that, but yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Lokomotiv. Yeah.
I don't think it will, well, with this regime, we might meet in the Conference League or something.
Well, that's if they allow Russian.
Hey, but you know what?
The Conference League knockout round, man. We're gonna play Lokomotiv.
As soon as Roman Abramovich left, they were like, "Oh, these owners are so good. Roman Abramovich was making all these mistakes."
Only Drogba spoke against the owners.
All that
remember?
shit about Abramovich, bro. And now we can't even compete with that part of the league.
Yeah. Only what's his
Only
name?
Drogba.
DJ
Drogba said,
yeah.
"You can't come in and get rid of everyone." The history of the club. He was talking about when the guy.
Yeah, but he was talking about his friends, though. Let's be real. He was talking about his friends. His friends lost jobs. Those are people he was close with.
They're part of fabric of what meant Chelsea.
But when you buy something, the one thing that I don't like about our fan base is like they don't think realistically. When you buy something, you're gonna bring in your people over time, whether it's done right away or whether it's done over time. It just how you want it. You want me to stab you slowly or stab you fast? Either way, you're getting stabbed.
So
you know, so it's like.
London, that's a London thing now, right?
From all the managers, man.
Well, nah, I live in America. We use guns. Nobody stabs anybody over there.
Yeah,
We ain't
bro,
getting
mama,
close
you
enough to
got, hey,
stab
Jimmy,
me.
come on, man. You guys go to Walmart and get an AK-47 or some shit, bro.
Well, you can. Well, now Walmart stopped selling guns, actually, but yeah, you used to.
Costco or some shit, bro. I don't know what you guys.
Yeah, it used to be you used to not allowed to put the guns and ammos in the same bag.
In the same bag, yeah, you had to separate the bag. You remember that? Yeah, you had to put it in different, as if that mattered.
Get a gun, get a
but at the same time, but while you were buying a gun, you were allowed to have your concealed gun on you. So did it really fucking matter?
Did anybody see how crazy there is a guy who just killed
a homeless guy,
homeless man?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, man.
The guy is just sitting there singing. The guy is like loading the guy.
Yeah.
I like.
They can set
Speaking of
homeless
homeless
people,
guys,
man.
when does Potter leave?
I don't think he's going anywhere for a while. Get comfortable. Get a Snickers.
He's living the life. He's making money. He's
Leeds,
telling jokes.
Portland, and then he'll be gone.
No, I wouldn't say he's living a life, though. I wouldn't agree with that. Trust me.
Bro, he's opening Pepsi cans, making jokes.
Nah, he's stressed out. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like he's enjoying this. He ain't enjoying this.
Enjoying the fuck out of it, bro.
No, he ain't. I'm not gonna disrespect him and think he's enjoying. This is what you got to remember. This is his job. This is what he loved doing, and it's not working out. He's not enjoying.
Paid no matter what.
It's not about being paid, bro. We all get paid, but it's not about enjoying.
Not in the fucking millions, bro.
Sometimes see what happens is when we equate the level of money with taking out the human effect of it. Oh, he's making 12 million, so he don't care. No, he's trying to be successful. He's not trying to lose. So if you're trying to win and you're losing, you're not enjoying it.
He needs to try harder, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not defending. I'm not defending the quality of the work, but I'm not gonna sit here acting like he's enjoying this. Are you crazy?
Hey man, I've seen how he opened that can of soda, bro.
Yeah, you heard what?
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop y'all gotta stop psychoanalyzing people from the fucking couch.
Jimmy, tell them, bro.
Jimmy,
Y'all come on, man. Like, y'all gotta stop psychoanalyzing people from your couch. Like, oh, look at his mustache. Like, what?
Jimmy, is he not destroying our club?
Listen, he's shit. Nah, he's proven that he's shit.
He's destroying our club then.
But I'm not about to sit here and like, oh, look how he opened that can of soda. Like, what? That's weirdo behavior, bro. Like, nah, man, that's weirdo. Weirdo shit. Like, how was he supposed to open it? With a straw? I don't know. Like, how you open the soda?
Bro, slowly, not like.
Slowly.
Kai, listen, too much.
That's actually funny.
Guy reached to the point where he just hate him. Guy would look at Graham Potter and say, yo, why is he breathing? Why the fuck is he breathing? Like, why? Why is he breathing?
I hate that guy so, bro. His face annoys me, bro.
Yeah, look how he's breathing. I hate the way he breathes.
I really don't like the guy, man.
But you got all the reasons, man.
I think he's a good coach, but they don't respect his shit. That's the only thing.
I don't know if he's a good
That's
coach.
part of it too.
That's
That's definitely part of it too. I don't think they hear him anymore. They like, man, fuck this. This ain't Brighton.
Keto, I'm not denying it, Keto. I do hate him, man. Not even professionally. I just hate. I don't like his face. Bro. His face annoys me.
So I can't stand him.
Damn, man,
I am beyond professionally hating, bro.
You don't even like his beard, man.
That guy, bro.
Damn, he his beard, his mustache.
Arteta told him you need to start
jokes,
winning
I
games.
came back from a crisis.
Don't worry about.
Fuck you, man.
Because he used Arteta's name, and Arteta came out like Will Smith. Keep your mouth, keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Told him, no, you need to start winning games.
Yo,
mate.
Kai, it's crazy. He made that joke and then lost. Like you can make
bro,
that.
We
joke
always
when you
knew
win
this, bro. When did he even make a win, bro? I can't even remember the last
He
time.
made that joke and then lost the next game.
My guy, his fucking shoulders don't go up anymore, bro, because he haven't fucking done it, man, in so long, man. Haven't won it for so long, man. He can't even lift
He
his
hasn't
arms.
lifted his arm. He hasn't lifted his.
I don't mind himself.
That's a lie. I've seen him do that overhead clap 90 times every fucking game. He can lift them shoulders. I see it every damn
He
game.
didn't do it last game.
Not that high, bro. Not that high, man.
He didn't have a reason to do it last game. Did we even have a
that's
shot
not
on
where-
goal last game? I don't think we had a shot on goal.
Yeah, we
Gal-
did.
Only Felix. When Felix was supposed to pass the average, but he shot.
There we go.
We lose in every
Sterling
game,
had
bro.
the
And this
shot.
guy is like giggling, telling jokes. Fuck that guy.
Improves our
man.
XG. Improves our XG though, guys. So it's all good. XG improves.
I think
Hey,
you
at
really
least,
feel like
at
he's not
least
gonna
our
get
underlying
sacked. That's
stats are doing well.
Yeah, our XG is very high, guys.
You know what? I'm gonna go off a limb now. I'm gonna say we're gonna win. We might be close to win the league next year.
With who? With Potter?
No.
What's the Conference League, maybe?
League title where? What? Who?
Next
why?
season, yeah. Trust me.
No,
me.
that changed too
I've
fast.
Seen the script. I've
Hey,
seen
does
the
he
script.
know? Does he know?
I've seen the script. I've seen the script. I'm telling you. I've seen the script. We get rid of Potter.
Nah, bro, it's the wrong.
No European
Yeah.
football next season. Not,
Wrong.
obviously, Potter needs to go. We don't have European football next season with the squad that we
Oh,
have, the quality
shit.
that we have.
Yeah.
Trust me, we're gonna do big next season. But
Nah, we're not, bro.
the
I think
first thing Potter has to go.
I think that's hopeful thinking, bro.
Title race.
That's hopeful thinking, bro. You're more hopeful than Fatur, bro.
Yo, Fatur just became
Why is it always
crazy,
me,
bro.
man? I didn't do
You deserve it.
He
You
just-
deserve
he
it.
just
You
sitting
deserve
there.
it, bro. You deserve it.
Hey, Timo, hold that.
Yeah,
You do deserve it, man.
You have to hold that one.
Papa.
What, holding a cigarette, holding.
What are you doing, bro? What is that?
Just in general.
What is that supposed to be, bro? What, you humping air, bro? What is that?
God be
See,
Bob.
Kai.
What is that, bro?
Muscle.
Why is your arm wiggling when you do that, bro? Is that much fat in there? That god damn, bro.
Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Don't worry,
guy,
man.
Kai.
One day at a time, my friend. One
You
day.
pudgy
at a time.
bastard.
Exactly. Trust the
Stop fat
process.
shaming, bro.
Just don't ever stop. Don't stop.
No, it's okay. I'm here.
Exactly.
Get back.
No, stop eating. That's what you should fucking stop. Stop eating. You should stop eating. Don't listen to Lewis. You should stop eating, Fatur. You should
No, I
stop.
was talking about exercise. I was saying that. Don't stop
Exercise. Yeah, never stop exercising. Especially you, Fatur.
Yeah. More
Exercise extra, bro. Exercise. Do it Dragon Ball Z style, bro.
Yo, this dude is fat shaming him. How dare you?
Oh,
It's
why
all
am
right,
I'm
man.
not
on
fat
the street.
shaming,
You can
bro.
fat shame all you want.
Yeah.
I got you covered, Kai. I got you covered. No, it's all good, mate. We'll do it.
I'm chubby shaming the guy.
Chubby shaming.
You chubby shaming.
Fucking hell, right? We've hit 3 hours. I think.
Bro, I came in and you guys were like just bullying Daniel live on fucking stream.
No, it was just a black on black crime.
That was
black on black crime.
Yeah, I was just establishing my footing as the new black guy. Don't worry about it. It's just something we do. Don't worry about it.
There's not a quota, you know.
Yeah, don't worry. It's just why it's a part of our culture. It's something we do. Yeah, don't worry about it.
President Jafar saying I'm gonna hook my boy Fats up with Astrid Wet. Hey, congratulations.
I don't think
Fats,
you
your
saw
dreams
that.
come true. Your dreams come true.
Hey, he doesn't want to be standing in the queue, bro. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Istighfar, akhi. Istighfar.
Why do we need somebody that use a towel?
Just wipe the cum stains.
We're out. We're done. We're out.
Yo, Lewis, you got my new picture, man. Lewis,
That's actually a job here in America, man.
Yo, Lewis,
What's his name? Fatur probably
Imagine-
gets more paid as an intern, whatever you protect
Ah,
your
man, that's
intern.
disgusting,
Imagine
man. The
being
guy
that
walks
person,
around with a
bro.
mop.
Your mom
And he go,
carry you in her
mop.
fucking uterus for 9 months.
yeah, he
Get the
go.
wife from,
They
bro.
have they got these booths, right? You can go into the booth, and
Yeah,
you know the
no
woman
worries.
come on the screen, and the dudes go in there and finish themselves, and the guy got to go in there and
Yeah.
mop up afterwards, man.
How do you just go do that at home?
Well, you would think that's what normal people would do. That's why they're called pervs, bro. That's why the word exists, pervert.
Yo, Lewis,
Those are the guys.
Lewis, show them my new picture, man. Show them my new picture. Show the people my new picture.
Your nude picture? We don't want to see your nude picture, bro.
I got a new picture.
No,
man.
nobody
Look
want to see
at
your new
that.
picture, bro.
Look at that new picture.
Oh,
What
your
is that,
new
bro?
picture. I thought you said
Yo, why
nude.
are you obsessed with another man like that?
About to
Why,
say, yo,
why are
bro.
you obsessed with another man
Yo,
like that,
Jimmy,
bro?
chill, Jimmy, chill.
Diaz, have some shame, please.
It is the question, Zavi, is it? Like, how obsessed you're going to be with the other guy?
No, yeah, like why? Are
I
you
don't
asking
think
him to
he's
put
all
his
right
full
compared to that dude with Matt
like,
with
he hasn't
Kepper. I was on this one day. I was watching this one day, right? And my wife walked by. She said, "Is he talking about a man?" I said, "Unfortunately." Unfortunately. She said, "But Kepper." She said, "Is that a woman?" I said, "It's a man." Yeah, it's a
Yo,
man.
hey,
It's a
God
big
placed
nose, man.
out the shoulder to hold up his jersey.
I don't know. Ziad is pretty close with Ziyech, isn't it?
Yeah, he close.
Yeah.
But then again,
I'm
he
his
cheated on
financial
him when he
advisor,
put his
bro.
ball sack on. You know
What
what?
do you
Never
mean it's
mind.
close? Yeah, doesn't know he exists, bro.
He put his ball sack on his shoulder, just hold up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
you
cheated
don't think
on.
Ziyech is going to be upset with you?
Yes,
Bro,
yeah, it's
end
gonna
the
be
stream,
upset.
bro. End the stream.
Fatul,
End the
watch
stream.
out.
Fatul, you better
watch
watch out, man. If you see that picture, those croaker sacks
Hey,
on his neck.
you saw how Ziyech slapped Emerson Royale, bro. If I told
His
him,
ball sack was played firmly
Yeah,
on his neck,
Ziyech's
bro.
crew is
Hey,
going to
yo.
come get you, man.
Why?
I know it's end the stream, bro. End the stream.
Right, yeah, we're gonna
Niggas
wrap
getting
up. This
cooked.
has been a fucking mess, but I love these streams for this exact reason. Big up everybody, like, subscribe. We're gonna leave you with our captain, leader, legend, and as always, up the Chelsea.